and welcome back to Mythic Odyssey of Theros. Sorry, it's been a few weeks. We've had some issues going on, but we are back in the fighting pits of Tethmos with everybody. It should be a fun one. What do you remember from all those weeks before when we last played?
Theos got his ass handed to him.
That was true.
Very regrettable decisions made by dealing with Mahadi. Very regrettable. Oh no.
I'm okay with my interaction with Mahadi. I think it went pretty well. I got what I wanted out of it.
Yeah, you didn't sign any deals, which is always the best resolution to dealing with Mahadi. So, that is what mostly happened in the previous sessions, was that you arrived in Tethmos, the golden city that was run by the Rakshasa Mahadi. And you managed to get yourself some new items. You managed to find that hidden or stolen treasure that Thassa was so desperately searching for. Although it did cost Salk his legendary item, as well as some other gold. I believe people have new tattoos. You've got new weapons, armor, all sorts of fun stuff. And before you left, Sogeg, you made a deal with Mahadi in exchange for him telling you the story of your ancestor and of, I believe, Phobos. You were to fight in the fighting pits. And sure enough, you probably didn't even need to sign the contract for that, because it looks like everybody else is joining you as well.
Damn it.
And that's where we are. We had the first fight, which was Dios versus the Sworn Oath, a champion of Iras. It was a close fight, both very high ACs on both sides, but the Sworn Oath won, although took some serious injury from that fight as well. Before we actually jump in properly, Bennett, I know you weren't here that week, and Nadrin, just in case, if you want to sign up to the fighting pits, this is your opportunity too. If you want to join in on these 1v1s to earn a bit of money or some renown at the risk of your own lives, you're welcome to.
I want to.
Yeah, as an assassin in the shadows, the last thing that Bennett needs is renown, so he's happy to just sit and watch.
So, Bennett, you're sitting and watching, but Nadrin, you are jumping in. Anybody backing out? Anybody seeing the challenges you're facing and wanting to attempt to try and withdraw?
I've been knocked out.
No.
Never. Well, you could still fight even if you're lost.
No, Dios has been knocked out. It is essentially if you lose and survive, you're not fighting again this set.
Maybe next week.
To be honest, most people don't usually survive the fighting pits. It is based on the crowd's reaction to the fight. If they enjoyed the show, they usually want both fighters to return at some point. If it was a bit one-sided, they want to see blood. So, best put on your game faces.
I must have done all right then.
So, I mean, it was, like I said, a very close fight. It was literally down to the wire, just stupidly high ACs on both sides. So, with that, we'll determine who the next fighters are. So, I believe we've got... So, it is going to be Sogeg. So if you want to move into the centre of or towards your side of the fighting pits. Let's see.
Yes. Can I do a prayer as or speak words as I enter? Basically, I cast a spell. As Sogeg walking in, he just chanting to himself, Mogis, Mogis. As I need a bit of a pick me up, as I'm going to tap myself and cast heroism.
Immune to frightened, temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability. You cast it level 1?
Level 1, yes.
Okay.
Also concentration.
It is concentration.
So, yeah, better not take damage.
This spell, I feel like these they're going to be helpful. These 5% hit points each day. I'm going to need them.
load up the champion you're going against. So, from the opposite side of the arena steps in sort of... It's almost like you can see through this person. Like they're not fully there. You can see they're very much clearly in full battle attire. Very clearly a champion of the arena, but not someone that would be immediately recognisable. Almost seeming faceless, as the Rakshasha that is facilitating these fights calls out to hype up the audience. And for our next great fight, we have a newcomer in a champion of Mogis with Sogeg Ifasto, fallen royalty, versus the dread Lost One. Let us find out who is the true champion of the fighting pits. If anyone wants to make their bets with whatever gold you've got left.
Oh, forgot that. I flick no gold coins to the Bucky.
And then Sogeg, I need you to roll initiative, please.
A snarl from Snowgeg. Oh,
Okay.
From Snowgeg.
Snowgeg.
Okay.
I'm changing my identity. I want to run away. Snowgeg is scared.
Why is it not added them to the turn order? Oh, there we go. Well, they're going first, so they are just quite simply going to rush up forward.
I respect that.
Sort of occasionally stepping through dunes, or at least sort of ridges in the sand, as if passing through them without resistance, before swinging a sword you can't quite see properly at you twice.
Oh my
Doing
word,
this,
that is
isn't
a hit.
Hold on, let me
I'm
restart
spooked.
this thing. First of all, that one. There's 11 slashing and 4 force. It is
Is
considered
this magical of nature?
It is considered magical.
Oh, bloody
it is
hell.
a ghost blade.
I'll make a Constitution saving throw,
A second, it's
as that is also a hit. Well, Sogeg's been half hit. Oi!
So 2 Constitution saving throws, please. See if you retain. Yes, you do. Okay.
God.
Sogeg.
I had to scream out in anger. How dare this creature try and hit me? As I'm actually going to back away slightly.
It would
So
get an
I'll
attack
break
of opportunity.
Yep.
Okay.
Try and hit me.
Yeah, it misses that
So that is a
time.
miss. As Sogeg roars out. A mighty Mogis scream has at advantage as you hurt me. I am going to stab you with my Zeiston.
It's at neutral,
Oh, okay.
which is still fine because you still hit. But it's the fact that you can't fully make out where he is. But you're so enraged, you still hit him.
Again, swing another mighty stab as I am going to use... No, I'm not. I won't do anything for that.
You're not going to do
I'll leave
anything?
that
Are you
one.
sure you want to leave that one?
See, now you've tempted me. I've lost my crown of intellect. Sogeg suddenly hears just the whispers of Mogis, and you know what? I never let Mogis down. I use my channel divinity to put a plus 10 to hit on that.
Okay. And yeah, you
And
definitely
with-
half health him as well.
I am going to use my bonus action. No, I'm not actually. As Sogeg will just sort of, again, hunker down behind his great shield, surveying the situation. I'll end my turn.
Well, not to be
I've got 5
phased.
more temporary hit points.
It is going to leap up forward and swing again with its ghost blade.
Oh my god.
Okay. So that's going to be 14 to 32 damage in the first one.
It's down to 12.
And does a
Okay.
17 hit?
No,
Okay.
no, it does not.
Good.
Pathetic.
Because, okay.
I'm glad I still had Thingy on, though. That's 5 hit points off that, as I need to make a Constitution saving throw. I drop it.
Yes, you most certainly do drop your freedom from fight, and good thing you've already used your temporary hit points.
I get them at the start of each turn.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so I knocked 5 off of that. Not anymore now, obviously. It's gone. It's done. It's Mogis' turn. As I am going to quickly have a look. Mogis. Just sheer anger. Just, oh God, you annoy me. Definitely not ethereal person. As Mogis will call out again, not Mogis, Sogeg. Oh, I'm challenging him. As I will call out Mogis to lend aid to stab at this creature. So I will call forth a spiritual weapon.
Oh, fuck's that, right? Okay.
Bang!
What's your spiritual weapon look like?
Just bloodied blade. A rusted blade covered in blood.
Okay, let's see how close to that I can find.
Anything of Mogis is... As I scree out...
Can I
yeah,
jump in with something there?
You certainly can try.
As he starts casting his spell, can I mutter under my breath? This is a verbal only spell. Yep. I would like to cast blindness, deafness, please.
On.
Not Sogeg.
you never know. Got to clear these things up.
Sogeg looked a bit worried there.
So you're going to attempt to cast blindness, deafness. So I need you to make a stealth check first, and then tell me what saving throw it needs to make.
Second, I'm looking for my stealth.
It would be at disadvantage if you're still in your armor.
Still in my armor. I'm gonna make all this private, I think, as well.
But I will keep in mind that it is a verbal only spell.
Yeah, it's shite. But it is a Constitution save.
A Constitution saving throw.
Against 15.
Okay. That's a success.
Right.
You just see Sogeg wield a cornered eye, almost a burning look at Dios to interfere in such a noble battle.
The spiritual weapon goes off.
Oh, just not the dueling style damage, just the 10.
And
10
I will
false.
keep a mark on that action from Dios.
That's fine.
As Sogeg is going to... See, does the... Sorry, the oh my god, my brain's gone to mush. The thingy one.
The lost one.
Lost one, Sogeg took a hit to the head. Does the lost one look like it's almost fading?
Compared to the two of you, you're looking both about equally bloodied.
And Sogeg at short range with his Zeiston. Not gaming it, but I know I'm going to be just at normal, so I'm just going to stab at short range, try and get as close to the lost one as possible.
Okay.
Just hoping to wheel around. That's a miss. Another Zeiston. Oh my word.
So you swing with your Zeiston. Not used to swinging so close, but somehow the second hit manages to connect. Yeah. And the lost one dissipates. AC was only 12.
Yes! Sogeg just...
He had him.
I'm also almost dead.
But so you didn't need to use your child immunity before, so that's why...
I didn't. You baited me. I knew it was a bait, but I listened to Mogis. You just see Sogeg let out almost a feral roar at being denied blood.
Yep, there was no blood
just
from this ghost.
Stabbing at the ground.
It was an eidolon. So basically it's the memory of a previous fighter that sort of haunts this place. So
I just walk forward.
The crowd cheers your name, Sogeg. I'll let you perform your little victory speech if you wish.
Sogeg walks forward, and I look directly to Mahadi, and I shout,
I mean, Mahadi's not
"Are
here,
you entertained?"
Okay.
Well, he's there in spirit.
That's fair.
As I'm going to use, however, my ring of jumping. As you suddenly see Sogegafasto launch vertically up 30 foot in the air as he does a sweet somersault and lands gracefully back down.
Does it allow you to land safely?
It's cast and jump.
Which does allow you to land safely, I assume.
Yes.
Good. Because keeping that.
I didn't just kill myself, I hope. Soge's just so happy he's not dead yet. I just generally roar and scream Moses' name as I get dragged out of the arena. Still thirsty for blood.
So, Sogeg, you have succeeded that one. Those that bet money on Sogeg, which I believe was just the one.
Did you bet for me?
It was 2, right?
Was there 2? It was. Oh yeah, Scott's bet as well.
Sorry, Zolk did.
Yeah.
And Scuts.
You will double your money, so you'd get 32 and 30 respectively.
Guts is gonna go ahead and drop the 15 that she won off her bet into Sogeg's hand and give him a good solid pat. Good job, Sogeg!
You see a smile trying to be restrained on Sogeg's face. He's still just really pleased that he's not dead. He doesn't really want to show it. But he just he gives you a humble nod. As fine winnings.
Covered in blood or anything, but...
So, Sogeg, you have a chance to take a short rest if you want to try and patch yourself together briefly.
Yes. Could I use Pogeg's, what's it called? Lay on hands?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. I need it. Ouch.
Okay, let's see who's up next. Okay.
Oh.
So, that would be...
Duality. Oh my word. Stop it, game. Thank you, game. And one more for good luck.
Okay, Nadrin. You're up.
No. Okay.
Start whooping Nadrin's name. Let's get a chant going.
In response to a very suave-looking young woman sort of steps out, and you can tell immediately from the way she's dressed and the way she walks, this person has definitely spent more time at sea than on land.
I've spent more time in the sea than on land.
Very clearly human, so most likely a sailor of some kind, but... Okay, so we've got 10 against Nadrin.
Thanks, Sogeg.
No, for Nadrin. I was joshing.
Okay.
10 for Nadrin, I believe.
Okay then. Unless anyone else wants to make any bets, so we've got 15 more on Nadrin. Okay. Nadrin, if you'd like to roll initiative for me.
Hey.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, painful.
The Charmer goes first.
Oh, so close.
As taking one look at you, they're not quite sure what to expect, so they're sort of keeping an eye on things. So they're going to take a couple steps forward and fling out a pair of daggers at you.
Oh, rude.
A 13 and a 25.
13 doesn't hit, 25 does.
So 6 piercing. And then...
How do I do this now?
It seems to sort of brace itself, sort of waiting for you to react or to act.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I am going to... cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's for concentration. So you're constantly firing out wind from yourself. So it needs to make a strength save. It succeeds on the save. It does manage to stop itself from being pushed back, but is still going to be affected by struggling to get to you.
And I am going to move a step backwards.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Well, it's going to move that 15 feet towards you. And stab forward with its short sword, which I need to actually make sure it's named at short sword. So, a 12 piercing. And then I need a Constitution saving throw. If you've got Warcaster, it's at advantage. I can't remember if you do.
Oh, just sorting out my health first. And I don't think I'd have. No, I don't. So that's Constitution?
Yep. Okay. You maintain concentration on the gust of wind. So at the start of its next turn, it will need to make a strength save or be pushed away from you.
Theos would like to do a thing.
Okay. Like attempt to intervene?
I'm not doing anything inside the arena.
No. You wouldn't be able to get there. I mean,
nope.
You would. For a couple seconds, anyway.
I don't need to do anything inside the arena. I've just got Sogeg's helmet.
Okay.
Just on the floor next to me. And underneath, I'm going to use one of my free casts of daylight.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's it.
You'll need
it's
to
hidden away underneath the sun, underneath the helmet.
So it can't. It's not actually emitting light at this point.
No, it's under the helmet.
It's under the helmet. Okay. Good to know. Well, it's the Charmer's turn. It needs to make a strength save or be pushed away. It manages to somehow tank the save.
Again.
For swiping out a little more with its short sword.
Isn't she only just done her turn?
Uh,
Attacked with the... I made a concentration check.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's the other way around. Sorry, I thought, it's because Dios... right, ignore that one. Your turn.
Dios cheated, and so the swashbuckler decided.
It took me a moment, yeah.
Sorry.
Rewind. Okay. Nadrin.
Okay. I am going to... cast... Magic Missile.
Always,
I have my epithet.
Okay.
I have my epithet.
Well, I need to remind myself of how I've worded that
So now I have to go look at what that does. Because I forgot.
So you roll d6s instead of d4s, and when you cast it, you also roll 2d8, and you can choose which one. It changes the damage type to that instead of it just being force. If you roll the same number, you double the amount of magic missiles you cast. So do 2d8 first.
I'm just casting that so that it's there.
Yeah.
So then it's 2d8.
Also, I need to go in and change it to a d6 as well instead of a d4. So you can choose between making it cold damage or lightning damage.
It's a hard choice, actually. Let's go for lightning.
Okay, you're shooting bolts of lightning. And then, instead of actually rolling it that way, if you want to roll... what level are you casting at? 1, 2 or 3?
1.
So if you want to roll 3d6... So it'll be 3d6 plus 3, essentially.
Where's the dice roll thingy? There it is, 3d6.
9 damage. 9 lightning damage.
Okay. And because I've cast a...
Yeah, level 1 spell.
Level 1 spell, I am going to send myself this way.
Okay.
And then...
A hasty retreat, which is actually wise to do because it can only move 15 feet towards you. You'd probably want to move a bit further than that if you can. Because it can still get to you in 15 feet.
Let's.
You've got at least,
I was there.
you
That's.
basically can move one additional square.
I can move an additional square. Okay, so I will go to there.
There you go. Okay. Is that everything? We thought it was bonus
Yes.
action, main action, and movement, yeah.
Yep,
So,
that's everything.
now it's the Charmer's turn. It's still in your gust of air, so it needs to make a save or be blown away, which it gets blown away. So it's going to slam into the wall. So it's moved 10 feet and slams, so that would be... It hits its head on the back wall for a nice bit of bludgeoning damage. For getting up a bit staggered, it'd only be able to move to really there. And it's going to try and lob a few daggers through the wind, which is at least trying something. 12 and a 15.
I don't think the 12 hits. The 15 does
The
hit.
15 won't hit, so 7 piercing.
7.
7 piercing, yes.
Okay.
And I'd
It's
need a
not looking the
Constitution saving
best.
throw to see if you can maintain concentration on gust of wind.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Good.
Okay, any interventions from the crowd?
Yeah.
Not yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay, now you're in.
Okay. I am going to use Shatter.
Okay. Oh, it needs to make a Constitution saving throw, which it fails.
Ho-ho.
So what else does Shatter do on a failed save? So any non-magical options isn't being worn or carried. You know what? I will allow that to... You've essentially shattered the daggers that it's got on it.
Nice.
Because they weren't actually... They were technically carrying them by actually having them sheathed, but I'm going to allow it because that's cool.
Then I'm going to use my thingy
So it's only got
to
its short sword.
send myself this way. And how far away is it from me? That's quite the distance away.
Remember, it's going to be halving its movement if it stays in the gust.
Yeah.
Which it will kind of have to get near you.
Yeah. So, I will use my bonus action to just boop myself that way a little bit. And, I'll stay here.
Okay. It is the Charmer. And it is going to dig deep in itself and run. Just run as fast as it can. Not be able to do anything else, just run. Nadrin. It's literally double dashed to try and get to you.
I am going to... Safest thing to do at this distance is magic missile again. So, 2d8.
So you can choose between, where was it again? Cold damage or poison damage.
Let's go for cold this time.
Cold damage, and then is it another level 1 spell?
Yes.
And yeah, 3d6 plus 3.
3d6.
Oh, 10 damage. You're wearing them down.
Bonus action, fling myself this way.
Run!
How far can I run?
Away!
How is that a 34? Okay, sure. I'll go to there. try and remember. That's where I am. It's this one, I think.
Yep, that was one.
Okay.
I feel like Mogus would not be approving of this.
What?
I have a feeling Mogus wouldn't approve.
Sogeg just sees blood flowing. You just see a happy smile.
There's blood on both sides.
Yeah.
Mogus is very happy.
Okay. It's going to move. Oh, first of all, it's in range of your gust of wind and fails, so it's moved 15 feet back.
That's amazing.
And then
that's
it
actually
gets
amazing.
to move there, and then it gets to move to there, and then it gets to go to there. Okay, again, double dashing, but that's all it can do. Because it's literally, you're halving its movement, then it's doubling its movement twice to get to you. Nadrin.
Gust of wind open.
Hey.
Gust of Wind's doing well.
It's doing
It's doing its work.
It's really brilliant.
This is pro sorcery players, this.
Once again, magic missile at this range.
Okay.
Magic missile. A 3 or a 1.
So that's acid or fire.
Acid.
Acid damage, okay.
And that's 3d6. Why do I keep rolling ones? Like,
Yeah,
13.
but you got two
I got
sixes
two
as well.
which is good. But like, why do I keep rolling ones?
Ugh.
It's looking pretty sizzled at this point.
So send myself this way. Not that. Clicked the wrong thing, and just absolutely leg it again. I think it was there.
Okay.
Was it there?
Because I think it was from here. That's where you were going from. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, any crowd interventions?
Lots of thumbs up.
Lots of thumbs up.
Lots of whooping.
Claws up. There we go. Okay. Well, it needs to survive against, which it does. So it might be able to close the gap. So we go to there and get in and attack with its short sword. It's a miss. So.
Yep, that's a miss.
Nadrin.
Yeah. Okay, so that's. I am going to use magic missile level 1 again.
Okay. Ooh, an 8 and a 7.
So close.
So close. Psychic
So
or thunder?
close. Psychic.
Psychic. You're just going straight for its personality.
That's my job.
So, as you blast it with mental energy, the charmer falls to one knee before getting blown back about 15 feet by the gust of wind, landing in a heap. The crowd cheers in a glorious combat between a fighter and a magic caster.
Oh god. Why did it come up? Oh no!
Oh, what's going on?
I am so sorry.
Awful things
Why
have
did it
happened.
change? No. What? Oh god, I opened a reference. Oh god, I'm working on commissions.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm gonna have to delete this VOD.
Yeah, definitely need to delete these
Yeah.
apps.
Yeah. We're just gonna have to use atlases.
It's alright, not a problem.
I'll just trim this part out.
Scott, this is not the place someone's just died.
I mean, I'm incredibly
Have some humility.
I have. Oh god, I'm
Yes.
so sorry. I have roll 20 up, so I couldn't see what was going on.
Yeah. So I'll let you fix that while we continue.
I just looked over.
I
I
don't
just
know
looked
why
over
it's-
to Scott's stream, and yeah.
So, as the crowd cheers for this combat between a magic caster and a fighter, you can hear them howling for blood. And the Rakshasa that is facilitating opens its arm wide to a glorious fight. A glorious fight. And it is deemed that the charmer, while maybe a smooth talker, is not willing to fight again. Champion, if you would do the honors.
I'm just gonna slowly walk over.
You see it
Look.
still alive, but barely clinging on.
Look down. Feel a bit sorry. And then she's gonna get the trident and just plunge down.
Okay, as you kill for good the charmer.
Woo! Going to drone.
Get your murder on.
That was really awesome.
I had planned that.
Okay. So, Nadrin, if you'd want to leave the arena and give yourself a moment to heal, you can essentially take a short rest.
I really need to heal.
Turns out you're quite squishy.
35 health and we're down to 10.
So, while that's going on, let's say...
You
You have 35 health? That's more than what I've got.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I'm down to 10.
So,
Why do I have such low health?
I have 40.
the
I have
next
33.
two
Is your con?
contestants...
What's your con at? Mine's at +2.
+1.
There you go.
then.
The next two contestants enter the arena. Another rat folk, although this one cloaked, and you can see multiple glittering, sharp objects beneath it, against a quite tattered, armoured. The two was once a hoplite, but one of their hands has just turned black, as if with necrosis. And a big old hitting stick on the other hand. As the announcer calls in for the assassin sneak stab and the black gauntlet to begin. And as soon as the rat starts moving, the black gauntlet just sort of steps forward, grabs it in the face, and you just see this rat shrivel away into dust before it leaves the arena before even reacting at all. Okay, we rolled to the... Go on to the next one.
Oh yeah, me money from Nadrin.
Yeah, don't forget your money. You double your money.
Me 64.
Guts is gonna give Nadrin the 15 that she gets from the win as well.
Oh, thank you.
You guys were willing to give Scott's gold to help buy her thingy, so
Okay, we've
you
got
earned it.
Scuts. You're up next.
She stands up and drags her big old granny stick into the arena.
And we've got Zulk.
Oh
God.
no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I don't think I need to intervene with this one.
Oh Christ. The death.
Bennett!
But my agenda.
So
Oh no.
let's see what happens.
I am screwed.
Scuts, Zulk, if you would like to roll initiative. Okay, Zulk, you go first. What would you like to do?
Zulk looks
Also,
a bit
before this goes
sheepish.
off, placing bets. Does anyone want to place bets on this?
I have no money to place bets with. I make a point of keeping 0 money on me.
Anybody else? There's other people with money. And plus, Scuts and Zulk, you can place bets as well. Even
All right,
if you're
cool.
fighting. But if you're considering having thrown the match for the money, that's a big no-no.
Off the crowd might end up killing you at the end.
That is also true.
There we go. It's not throwing if it's not going to me.
Okay, bets have been taken in. Zolk, you're the first one to act.
Zulk is rather sheepish, but the voices, they tell him what to do. He knows what to do because of the voices. And you're gonna, Scuts, you'll hear something rather interesting. How do I cast this? At a higher level? There we go.
Okay.
There is a dissonant whispers. At level 3.
Okay. So, Scots, we need a wisdom saving throw. That succeeds, so you take half damage. So that would be 15, so 7 damage and no other effect.
Okay.
Anything else, Zolk?
Still getting used to this item.
You've got other items to use as well, but and other abilities, but
I just want to use the new thing.
Well, yeah, before you lose it.
You're not wrong. I am going to get my distance.
Okay, good old run away.
It worked for one person.
Okay.
That will be me.
Scuts.
Is Zulk going to be super dangerous in the corner like a cornered rat?
We'll have to find out.
Oh, gosh.
Kill him and be done with it.
He is very difficult to kill. He's got multiple ways of coming back after he hits 0.
Multiple?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So you've got your heroic destiny and you've got the unstable.
Oh shit, he had the unstable.
Do you not know your character sheet?
I forget that that's on death.
Oh, you can control it once, but if you die, I control it.
Right.
Okay. Guts is, okay. All the things I wanted to do. I guess it's your turn, Zulk. She's gonna charge straight at him. Actually, she should go into a rage before she's charging,
yep.
so I'll use my bonus action.
That will make you a size large.
Beefy. And then...
Oh, yeah, you need to roll your wild magic as
That's
well.
what
Your barbarian surge.
I think I'm technically doing it over here, though.
Yes.
I can't do it while I'm running, so...
Well, you can do it while you're running. So basically you can move partly, then do it, and then move a bit further.
As long as it doesn't interrupt my movement, because I'm trying to use Chaotic Charge.
So you're surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain a bonus to AC. And while within range of your allies, which in this moment Zork is not, they would also get it as well. So at the moment you've got a +1 to your AC.
Ghost.
And then
Okay.
yes, you can keep charging. Because your movement speed's stupid at this point, I believe.
Yeah, it's like 45.
So good luck running from that one, Zork.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, chaotic charge. Do you still have chaotic charge on?
Can I push it?
Yes, you do. Okay.
Oh, no, I do Horn Strike with Chaotic Charge on?
Yes.
There we go, okay. Oh, God.
So 23 to hit.
Yeah, that kind of hits.
All lightning damage. So it's 29 lightning damage.
As a reaction.
It's not finished yet. I need a strength saving throw as well.
Oh, balls. Okay.
Don't I add extra damage because I'm big?
Well,
Or
that
not
is
to
also
this?
very true. I need to remember what your big ability does. Where did we put the big ability? Is it on the granny stick? I think it is, isn't it? When you make a melee attack with a granny stick or a thrown weapon, so no. It has to be either with the granny stick or with something you throw. That's a fail. You're knocked prone, Zolk.
Right. And that's 29 damage, is it?
And 29 damage, yes.
Oh, God.
It's all lightning damage as well.
Can I use my reaction if I'm knocked prone, though?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Here is a hellish rebuke.
Okay. Scott's dexterity saving throw at advantage. Because barbarians get all of it at advantage, because why not? You wouldn't have bless on.
Do I? There we go. Turn it
So
off.
it's just a 13, so that's a fail. So you would take 19 points of fire damage.
Don't I have a resistance to fire damage?
You do have resistance to fire damage, but remember, so it's 9 points of fire damage.
So is that halved by my rage additionally, or just by the resistance to fire?
So the only things that get halved by your rage is bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Physical. Okay, got it. All right, so 9.
But when you drank the liquid metal thing, you got resistance to fire damage.
Yeah, now he's gonna get burbled for 5 points as I
Oh, that is
explode
also
fire
true.
back.
Yeah, you took damage nearby, so everything within 5 feet of you takes. Is it flat 5 damage or is it?
Yeah, I think it was flat 5.
So 5 more fire damage.
Okay. That hurts.
It turns out barbarians are strong.
Yeah.
Oh.
This was the last one of the party I wanted to go against.
Any intervention from the crowd?
Oh, never mind. Hold on. He wouldn't take fire damage from it. It's only from bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage.
I thought so.
So.
So yeah, you wouldn't have taken that 5 damage.
I'll gain my negligible amount of health.
Okay, Zolk, it is your turn.
I'm currently just flicking through my options.
How can you save yourself?
I'm working on it. No, Tadpole's never going to help me.
It could do.
Not with that health total. We're going to go with standing up for a start.
That's half your movement.
Yep. And then I'd like to turn into a rift swine.
Wait, hold on. I didn't get my second attack because he did a reaction.
Yeah, that was only your first attack.
What? You have another?
I was like, wait a second, I didn't get to smack him with the granny snake.
Well remembered. You didn't get your second attack.
1 second. We'll just make that quick. So she's just gonna add after she gets help.
Oh no!
Recklessly attack.
End him! End him!
So you give a solid bop on the bonce with the granny stick, and you definitely hear some bones crack. But yes, Zolk, you stay at 1 hit point because of your heroic destiny.
Correct me on how much you need to take to just instantly go down.
You don't.
So it's only if you're actually fully taking that down. So the heroic destiny would override it.
Okay.
But from this point, if you take basically 1 more point more than your maximum health, yes, you would instantly die.
Because that one attack was 10 more than my health total.
Then yes, if you didn't have heroic destiny, that would have insta-killed you, yes. So, Zolk, your turn.
Rift swine, please.
Rift swine, okay.
I need it.
So, get that rift swine to about there. And I need to remember what it
roll
does.
Dice to
So
know
first
what
of all,
I'm getting.
I need a d20 off you. Nope,
Oh, God.
you get no additional bonuses, no additional mutations.
Whoa.
There's only a 50% chance of getting it, so...
Okay. And I suppose we will just use the only available options this character has. So, here is first attack.
Nope, you won't get to attack because that was your action to transform.
Oh, balls. Okay, cool. Then... Well, I should have done this before I transform then. Because I can't cast my own spells, can
Nope.
I? Okay, cool, kill me.
Okay, Scots, your turn.
It's been a while.
So, you see Zolk, after being hit on the bonce, suddenly shift into a weird mutated boar thing.
Can I just scoop him up and hold him above my head like a trophy? Like I just bonked him into another. Like, I'm so strong! I just bonked a rat into a boar!
He's still alive. You're still supposed to be trying to kill each other.
Oh god, I
No,
could
Bennett,
throw
no.
him.
You could absolutely throw him or put him in your pocket.
That's exactly. I was gonna put him in my pocket, but I don't.
What?
At least if you put him in your pocket, there's a higher chance of him still being alive than if he gets to the end of the fight. Not a guaranteed survive, but it's higher.
Oh god.
It depends if Granny takes pity on me.
You are the champion of her sister, so... Depends if she wants to make enemies yet. So, Scots, what would you like to do?
Scots is visibly distressed when faced with the thought of killing her friend here. Yeah, she's just gonna like. Am I allowed to pick him up like that and just like drop him dramatically into my shirt?
So it'd be the same as wrestling something into your shirt normally. So it would be essentially you'd need to beat him grappling twice to do so.
Yeah, this isn't willing.
Yes, if you're trying to look at it. So it would be an athletics check at advantage from Scots. You're the same size, but you're raging. And then either an athletic or acrobatics from the boar thing.
Got no skills, do I just roll strength?
If it's got no skills, it'd be either strength or dexterity. Okay, yeah, he beat you on the first time, so you can attempt once more, Scuts, because you've got your second attack.
Yeah. He's flailing pretty good.
I don't want to go in the pocket.
Oh no.
You're refusing to go in that pocket.
You're like the first thing to ever
This
actually
greased
resist
up
going
pig
in.
is hard to get a hold of.
Well, she's probably only trying so hard too.
Oh, any bonus actions?
I chose Rift Swine for a reason.
No bonus actions.
Okay. Any interventions? Okay, Zolk.
Wacka wacka.
Okay. So that would be 8 points of slashing damage, and then 5 points of fire damage and a Constitution saving throw to Zolk.
God. This is down 5. Is it my con or the boar's con?
The boar's con. Okay,
That's
fine.
reasonable.
Any other attacks?
There's a tentacle.
Okay, 13 to hit. Does that hit? I don't think it does, because you have a +1 to AC because of your age.
Oh, yeah, no, it just misses.
That misses. Is that everything?
Brace for impact.
Poor Zolk.
Okay, quite loud for you there, Sogeg.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Alright, so turn you down a little bit.
Switching to laptop.
There you go. Okay, so is that everything, Zolk?
Bracing for impact, and that's about it.
Okay, Scuds.
Oh God, how do I not kill my party member?
You don't think about it, and you end him.
I don't know if you're the voice of reason I want to listen to right now. Dios.
I was tasked with protecting you. This is technically protecting you by killing me.
He's actually going to be very difficult to kill. Because not only have you got to try and get through this transformation, if you hit him once more, he'll transform again, but it's under my control. And you've got to get that down before he actually goes down to full 0. He is surprisingly difficult to kill.
I'll just call non-lethal damage and just knock him out, effectively.
But that would depend on whether the crowd would enjoy that.
They wouldn't.
And they'd call for his death anyway.
It's rather one-sided. I'm dead.
Like I said, there's a chance if you did send him to Granny, he would survive. Not a high chance, but it's higher than fighting to death in the arena. But there may even be other options as well. You could always throw the fight and let yourself go down. See what happens.
I think if I have anything else interesting to do.
You could pick him up and throw him against the wall if you want.
I want to. I really want to. I just don't.
Just launch
Zolk,
him.
I don't want to kill you. Let's try one more time to stuff him in the shirt.
Stuffing him in the shirt.
I am determined.
Okay.
And I am determined not to go, but
always
I
pick
don't
him
think
up
I'll
again.
beat that.
Okay, so he's halfway in the shirt. Can you get that last little push in?
She's gonna just start shushing him as she makes another. Shh, it's okay. Uh-oh.
So, Zolk, you are still grappled and partway in the shirt, but you're not fully in there yet.
Distorted screams from the board.
Okay. Any bonus actions?
Nope, I don't believe so.
Okay. Zolk.
I can only do one thing, and that's whack a
You
whacker.
can either try and break the grapple and run away, or you can try and whack with your attacks.
Alright, yeah. I'm halfway, aren't I?
Halfway. So you basically it would be another athletics contest. To try and break out.
It's just like arm wrestling. I seem to be winning these. We'll give that a go.
Okay, athletics check at advantage from Scuds. That's a fail. So you are still in Scuds' grasp.
And that was my action, wasn't it?
And that was your action.
Alright. Well, I wish there was an option to kick up dust.
Okay, Scuds. He's
so
halfway in
sorry,
your shirt.
She's gonna give him another mighty push as she grabs him by his little. I don't even know actually what.
His little piggy legs.
His little pig feet.
His little ham hogs. All right, grab him by the ham hog and stuff him in.
Okay, same again. Athletics and strength.
There you go. That's what it looks like.
Horrendous.
That's awful.
Okay, he's still struggling. He's still struggling.
My word.
Oh my god. Can I tie one of his tentacles to my shirt so when I stuff him in, he's got a string we can pull him out by?
You've got the ability to pull stuff out of your shirt, so there is a chance that you could pull Zolk out again at a later date.
I want this to be his fate. Alright,
So,
how do you want to go, buddy?
I'm struggling.
Do you want to go to Granny's house or do you want to fight to the death?
No mercy.
No mercy. All right, I can tell that she hears the crowd getting bored of her just trying to stuff him in, so she's gonna pull him out.
Yeah.
And then can she throw him across?
He is grappled by you, so yes, he is something you can pick up and throw.
Then I will use improvised weapon to throw Zoe over here across.
Okay. So go ahead and make the attack roll.
Sorry, buddy.
Don't forget to add all your extra dice onto that. There should be at least an extra 2d10.
Oh God.
Don't go all the way over here. And then I need to actually measure that distance because you're taking additional damage for being thrown. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I believe you need to roll another 2d10.
Is it another 2? I have Mountainous Rage.
Oh, you've already added it
enabled.
to that one. Or have you changed your epithet from your throwing one?
No. Is that a different one?
I'm sure you had one that essentially let you add an additional 10 to it. Or is that from... that might have been from Nadrin making you big. That's probably what I'm confusing it with. Right, okay. So no,
okay, yeah.
Right.
If she
22.
Yeah.
So that is 34... 39 points of bludgeoning damage.
Thank you.
I need a Constitution saving throw. You need a 20. Nope. You turn back into yourself.
This is fine. It's not.
Any bonus actions from your Scuds? Any movement?
She'll just put her arms up and kind of like try to get the crowd pumped again. She turned him into a piggy and then back again. It's a magic show and an arena fight.
Okay. Zolk, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and make things easier for myself on this next transformation.
Okay.
Cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay. So we need a Constitution saving throw from your Scuds. That's a success.
I accept my fate.
Any movement? Any bonus actions?
Thinking. I've got all of my spells popped out so that I can try and figure out what I'm doing here. I'm going to cast this. On myself.
Well, how many spells have you cast so far? I think you've already cast 2 spells.
Oh, Christ, yeah. I forget that that's just for everything. Never mind then. I guess I can't do that. Are any of these bonus actions?
And plus, yeah, you've already cast 2 leveled spells, but you're a warlock, you only have 2 spell slots.
I've been playing a cleric, man. I am so dead. Can't revive myself, so that effect doesn't do anything.
You can dig and try and run away.
That's not a bad shout.
Dig your own grave for yourself.
Oh, I never put Zephyr Strike on my sheet. Is Zephyr Strike a bonus action?
It's a spell.
You've already cast 2 spells.
This one is with epithets.
Oh, then it is a bonus action, yes.
But I'm already as far away as I can be.
Pretty much, and you've not used your movement yet.
Does it work on dig speed?
No, it's walking speed.
I'm just going to dig down as far as I'm allowed.
Okay, 10 feet straight down. Okay.
Wait.
Alright.
There you go.
Scuds. He is digging a hole.
Escape to freedom. Escape.
How long are my arms and how big are they?
See you in Australia.
You've got an additional 5 foot of reach for being this big from your grinding stick ability, So, yes, you can absolutely reach him if he's only 10 feet away from you.
Oh no.
Oh god.
It'd need to be any length longer to get away.
Attempt was made.
Oh no. Ah. So why?
I was sort of hoping to fight Nedrin.
The saddest.
No, I was rolling to
Twist of
see
all.
who would be fighting who, and this is what it ended up being.
Yeah.
Can she like stick her face kind of in the hole, looking like she's trying to like, you know, check it out and stick her hand down, but she's gonna call down to Zolk.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Right before I'm about to, you know, smash you to death, can you like go into your bird skull and pretend you died? And she's like, you can tell she's like tearing up a little bit.
That is true. Zolt could play dead, and then teleport into his bird skull.
Not opposed to this.
Or Scuds will
That is
reach into
pretty
the
big
hole
brain
and try
play.
to pull him out.
So, if you are still trying to dig away, it would be again opposed athletics versus athletics or acrobatics, or you can jump into your bird skull where just be able to get you because you're just an object on the floor at that point.
I think this will be willing.
So you're going out as you
With
are.
the plan, yes.
Okay. So Scott, you pull out the tiny rat man by his tail.
Okay. And then I will set him down, and I'm gonna grab the granny stick and I'm gonna pull it back, and I'm gonna like wink at him before I swing it, so he has a chance to poof as I smash it down.
Okay. I'd like you both to roll a deception check for me.
Oh no.
See how convincing you are at this.
Oh,
I might have a
Okay.
specialty, it seems.
my wink! It was too obvious.
So, Scuds, you spring down the granny hammer, and just before impact sort of disappears, to anybody else looking at it, yes, it's almost perfectly timed that the moment you've hit him, he disappears. Would have helped if you'd actually hit Zolk and not a space right next to him. So we'll see how well the crowd reacts to this.
Well, Scuts is gonna just throw her granny stick down and like roar, and like pump her
Okay,
muscular arms.
Make a performance check for me.
Could we also help try and sell it?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Performance
that's
from anyone
advantage
else trying to help sell it. I'll try to help.
I genuinely, I think Sogeg doesn't have too good a sight, so I think that Zolk did actually die. So I will just sort of like buckle slightly to a claw and just scream out, "Zolk! He was the best of us. He was the best friend I ever had."
At that, you see
I love
Dios
you,
turn
Zolk.
to you and go, "Are you sure?"
Zolk got me. He understood.
The bellowing barbarian and the weeping noble, after a few beats of silence, the crowd erupts in cheers as they very much buy the performance that you did turn Zolk into powder. Well done. You've managed to get through PvP without killing each other.
It's hard.
You
In a full
definitely would have.
deathmatch. I'm well impressed.
That was brutal.
Tried.
It was brutal for Zolk.
Hey,
That felt very one-sided. Like, there's like a fair fight, and then there's just feeling like a bully. Like, I'm sorry.
Barbarians
Wristline had a
early are
chance.
nice.
That wristline had a chance.
Pocket the skull in a non-dimensional pocket and head back.
Okay, so we're into the second round. So, Scott, if you want to take a short rest, so to heal yourself up a little bit.
Who needs healing?
I could use a little bit, but I'm not the worst shape.
Reading me vessel.
Pretty tiny little bit I could do.
I've got plans for you, Scott, so
I've
you're not getting one.
Got a few.
We'll get something better. I will give Stogeg a poop on the noodle, and I will use my divine epithet.
Okay, risky.
Oh lord. Am I about to get transformed into a...
Not quite, but it's more of is Dios going to give himself exhaustion before his next fight?
I'm not going to fight again. I'm out.
Oh
Dios
yeah,
is
you're
on.
out, aren't you? It's
Yeah.
the other three that are still in. Okay, yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, eventually, yeah.
Once per long rest, I can use an action to heal one creature other than myself by a number of D8 equal to my proficiency bonus.
Ooh,
So that's 3D8
pretty great.
coming our way.
Appreciate that.
You can have 18 points of healing.
You notice as you boop Sogeg and the Snoo,
D20.
sort of, almost he seems not warmer, but almost more fragile than normal. You see Sogeg genuinely a bit shook at the certain bloodshed that just happened.
It does seem to take a lot of out of Dios, though, as you do get a point of exhaustion.
It's fine. Oh, you also remove any exhaustion, curse, disease, poison, or conditions that are affecting you.
I wish I was cursed now. Well, poisoned rather.
Oh, you can see if it'll get rid of any of your divine epithets, your cursed epithets.
No, I need this Merciless so much.
Are you sure you don't want to get rid of Merciless?
I love Merciless. Could I just sort of still slightly teared? I just want to ask Scuts, did you at least make it quick? Did he still suffer?
She's gonna pull the bird skull out of her pocket and show it to Sogeg. We found a way to not make rat jelly.
Aw.
I couldn't live with myself.
So Sogeg just throws a gigantic hug around the three nearest creatures to him. Just sheer joy. I wrap around old Bennett, Dios, and Scuts.
All right, enough. That's my ribs. All right. I need those.
All right. And after about an hour or so intermission, the Rakshasa starts calling for the next fights. So we are reduced down to... Okay, so... B... Scuds once again.
Woo!
This is this guy.
You can do it, Scuts.
Before Scots sets foot in the arena, I have a thing. Before she even leaves our side, I'll take her hand very gently, and I'll just give her a gentle blessing, and I'll just touch the platinum ring that she put on the end of her horn, and it glows faintly for a moment and then fades.
Her face just briefly explodes in glee because she doesn't know what's happening, but she knows some stuff is going down.
Yeah, you'll find out what happens later.
I'm trying to remember how that spell works. All I know is it's
Link
really
it here.
fucking good.
Send it to you now.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Dios is actually our
Oh
guardian
fuck
angel.
me! Right, okay.
Awesome. I love it.
All I remembered was the +1 to AC, but it was everything else that I'd forgotten about.
Yeah, it does a lot more than just that.
Although, You do need to be careful of that follow-up part.
That's okay. That's why I'm nearly at full health.
And it's also why you picked Scots.
Yeah. I'm not stupid. I don't do anything without good reason.
So,
I'm sorry, Alex.
Pragmatist.
Spoken like a true lion man.
Scots, would you like to take your position in the field of battle against the Nightwalker?
All right. She walks in, cracks her neck, and stares down. Who is this?
So you see a full-on gladiator. So just wearing a belt, a helmet that covers most of their face, shield and spear. But their skin seems almost like a bluish tone, like a midnight blue. Oh.
What time is it? And I don't mean literally, I mean like in the game.
About midday. About midday.
Bennett is going to call for some sort of trickery here because he is the Nightwalker and he's out at midday.
That is reasonable. But you get the feeling it's an epithet, not so much different to some of the ones that you've got, as opposed to literally only able to walk at night.
Or is he just a guy that never sleeps in a similar way that Blade is a vampire that can go out in the day?
We'll see.
I'm gonna get.
I don't know how that's similar, but it just
it could be. It could be.
So, if I got out of my skull at some point during this fight, we'd have severe problems, right?
Yes.
God damn it!
You can see through your skull, I believe.
I can't do anything with that, though, can I?
You can sit and watch in someone else's pocket. You can make sure you don't die.
I probably would have handed the skull off to Sogeg so I didn't bring it on the field. Give it to Dios, but that scares me.
I'll put the skull somewhere deep and hidden.
I am perfectly trustworthy.
I've wrapped the skull up in Tomodus' old cloak.
God.
All right, Scots, if you're ready, I'd like you to roll initiative. Ooh.
Oh.
They trip over themselves a little bit. So you get the first action.
You just saw me crush a guy into dust.
He most certainly did. He's definitely wary.
Well, he should be, because Scuts is going to step forward and dip her fingers into the paint pot.
Okay.
And splash red paint on him, which she's going to be painting lava.
Okay. I need to remember how the fucking paint pot works.
Oh no, it takes...
I think you've actually got to spend time drawing it.
Have you ever painted and done splatters, though? Like, it's an actual valid way of creating art.
Right. It takes
Actually,
10 minutes to cover... So you're not covering that far. Sure. Oh, right, okay. So you're flicking lava at him. So I will get him to make a dexterity save to see if he can avoid getting splattered by lava. Oh, I need to change his...
Dios. Painting lava would also burn Scuts. I know, I that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Go ahead and roll a d6 for me. Okay, so he takes 5 points of fire damage, and as would you, but you'd reduce that to 2. Because yes, as you're painting lava with your fingers, it does burn a little bit. So that was your action because you were using an item. Any bonus actions?
will go into a rage.
Go into a rage. Okay, so.
So after splashing this red paint into his face and singeing him a little bit, she just.
True sight. Oh, okay,
Oh.
right. Well, that ends this surprise a little bit early.
Oh,
So as you go into a rage, he changes form. He is not very much a gladiator.
Oh, shit. I know what that is.
He's a big blue ogre-looking dude.
Whoa.
Oh dear.
I am so glad I gave you that spell now.
It is an Oni. Big blue ogre-looking dude. So, hold on.
He'll stand there bewildered for a second, and that's the end of my turn.
That is spooky.
So, noticing you're looking a bit bewildered, it's actually going to, because it's still technically in gladiator form at the moment, it is sticking to staying in gladiator. So it is just going to thrust out with its spear a few times. So it's going to go on. Right. So the first would miss. The second you would take so it'd be 25 of the
So that's plus 1 to her AC.
So yeah, 17 points. Oh no, you'd have it again because of because you've already got resistance and you don't get double resistance. So yeah, so you'd take 17 points of piercing plus another 7. So 24 points of piercing damage, and then it would immediately take an additional 5 fire damage.
Okay.
Alright, your turn.
Definitely shouldn't have wasted my first turn splashing paint.
Yeah, it's a bit underwhelming, but
painting's fun.
Okay, I've been wanting to try it.
It's worth an attempt.
Seeing that this is not any small man, but is in fact a very large blue demon, she's just even more tempted to send a gift to Granny.
I'm sure she'd make
well,
good use of an Oni.
Oh. If I don't make it though, then I'm wasting time not doing an attack.
Try.
Let's attack it first. Alright, she's gonna smack it with the granny stick.
Okay, that is a solid smack. And it needs to make a quick concentration check. That's fine. Yep. So it still manages to stay in gladiator form, at least to everybody else.
Okay. And she'll wind it up and give him another big old smack with the granny stick. I don't think that's gonna go this time.
That misses, yes.
Yeah.
Any bonus actions?
I don't think I actually have any other than going into a rage.
Okay.
Alright, yep. That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, it's gonna drop the facade and very much transform in front of everybody into the Oni. Much to everybody's shock and surprise that this Nightwalker is in fact a giant evil ogre thing. And in response, it is going to... Right, I need to do that as well. It's going to give you a big old boot to the chest. I need you to make a strength saving throw at advantage.
You also get +1 from my spell.
+1?
Ooh.
Yep, I think so.
Oh, it's plus right. Yeah, yes. Sorry, reading it wrong.
That's 19.
So yeah, it tries to knock you further away, but doesn't quite get to. So instead, it's just going to take its attack with its other and miss. Okay, Scots.
If I back up, I give it an opportunity of attack.
Yes.
All right. I don't have any. That's the only way I have to knock it prone, though. Hold on a second.
And you can attempt to shove it back.
I was thinking about it. I don't have heat metal anymore, right? That was a Perforos.
That was a Perforos one, yes.
Okay. All right. Then I will not.
You have got your strange items. So if you're going from that side of stuff. Do you remember which epithets you've got switched on?
Pretty sure it's Collector and Calamity. I don't think I've changed it from those two. Or did I have...
Then it's a bonus action to get something out of either the strange items or the bag of bullshit.
Okay. She'll try to kind of grapple him and shove him backwards up against the wall of the arena.
Okay. Make an athletics check. Versus it's...
Oh, no.
Yes. So you grab it and move it back against the wall of the arena. You as well.
Then that counts as one attack, or is that my action?
That was just one of your attacks.
Okay, so for my second attack, can I... Oh no, does it take an action to do it? To lock my granny stick in place?
That is an action, yeah, not an attack.
Dang it. Okay. Well, then she's
good to
gonna
do for
swing
next turn. Now that you've got it in position.
Yeah, we'll try to keep him there. She'll swing again with the granny stick.
Your spell doesn't affect attack rolls, does it? No. No, that is a miss. Okay.
Oh, why won't you just let me hit you?
Well, it's going to try and sort of grapple you further away, or like sort of break out of your grapple, is what it's going to try and do. So I need you to make a strength or an athletics check. Okay, yeah, it cannot get out of that grapple at all. So again, it's going to just try and dig its claws into your arms. The 16, that will hit. So that will be 4 slashing damage.
Okay. And then it would take 5?
And then it would, yeah, take 5 from you bleeding fire.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Okay, Scots.
Okay, I guess I will try to use my action to shove it up against the wall with my granny stick and pat my granny stick into place.
So you've already got it grappled, so you've already got it pinned against the wall. So yeah, you just use your action to tap on the granny stick, and it locks in place in 3-dimensional space. He is very much trapped there. Unless he can make it, I believe it's a DC 30 strength check, which is, no, he can't.
And then that's the end of my action. Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. So it tries to wrangle itself together, or at least its arms in roughly the right position. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
+1.
Okay, so you would take half damage from this.
Oh.
And she would also take half damage again because she's also resistant to cold.
Yes, you're resistant to all types of damage, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because of that spell, that bullshit spell. So that would be a total of 10 cold damage.
Pummeling
Oh, wow.
I might as well tell you exactly what this spell does.
Yeah.
So it is Warding Bomb. The spell wards a willing creature you touch and creates a mystical connection between you, yada yada yada. While the target is within 60 feet of you, it gains a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws. It has resistance to all damage. Also, each time it takes damage, Dios also takes the same damage. He's bleeding to keep you alive.
No one's noticed Dios coughing up blood in the stands.
I was tempted to take Warding, but you can't cast it on yourself. Well, you can.
You need to give someone else that platinum ring.
That's 10 points of damage, I think.
Yeah, 10 points of damage instead of 42.
That's impressive.
Worth it.
So yeah,
anyone looking at Dios will see that his mane is covered in ice crystals.
Okay, Scott.
As he takes the blow for Scots.
In the shirt. In the shirt.
So you've got him pinned against the wall.
Yeah. So you can't go, run away, or do any.
He can still resist being put in the shirt.
Oh, for sure. But I hope it made it harder. And she's going to just take her shirt off fully and begin to try to shove it down over the Oni's head.
All right. It will be a athletics check from you, an advantage, and it's going to be a dexterity save from it at disadvantage because it's pinned, and you're not trying to grapple it, you're trying to do something to it. Oh, it manages to duck out the way the first attempt. You've got one more.
Oh, and you know I'm gonna. This one's is this a +1 because of DS, or is it only on saving throws?
Only saving throws.
Yeah. Saving throws, okay. Why, Scott? Why?
Yeah, you're just not feeling it today.
Oh my god.
You've been neglecting gym day.
Look at it this way. He's not going anywhere from that 30 saving throw to get out from the granny stick. He's not going anywhere. You're in no rush to do this.
So, as he tries to duck and weave away from the abyssal portal that is his shirt, he blinks and turns into gas and moves over here. Currently concentrating on being a gas man. He can only move 10 feet and can't really interact with anything, but it means that he's not interacted with anything either, so. Okay.
Alright.
But although you can knock him out, but he's still affected by magical attacks, so like your horn and stuff like that.
Was that his turn?
That was his turn, because yeah, it was an action to turn himself into gas and then move away.
Okay. So she's going to grab the granny stick and I guess back up because he's not engaged in battle. And she's going to charge at him and use a horn strike.
Yep. So it needs to make a strength save at advantage. Does it get knocked on its ass? It still takes the damage, but thankfully you didn't roll that high. Well, thankfully for it, you didn't roll that high, and then it needs to make a con save. Yes. Okay. That was one attack. Depends how good you are at sweeping gas into your shit.
Not make it really easy. Just jump on the gas cloud.
Oh gosh. Is there anything I can try to do? I don't think so. Alright. Let's see if we can get the fart in the bag.
Oh no.
Get it in a jar, that'd be better.
So it would be again a athletics check versus its dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Instead of trying to like waft it or she just like has it closed and she brings it up close to it and opens it real big, real fast and sees, I don't know, maybe if she can create some sort of vacuum. Whoa!
Ooh.
No! No!
Oh, come on.
You managed to scoop just almost all of it in before he just manages to squish his way out again. It was painfully close.
God.
So it, knowing that it needs to keep some distance, is going to move to about there. You have got an attack of opportunity if you want to.
Can the attack be with my bag?
No, it's got to be a natural attack.
Alright. She'll...
But you might be able to knock it out of its gas.
I don't even know if the granny stick will do anything.
I believe it's considered magical, so it should do.
Is it? Oh, okay. Then she will smash it straight into this gas cloud as it tries to waft away from her.
You give it a very solid bop on the bounce as it just collapses to the ground. It's still alive-ish, but yes, is very much corporeal once again, as that is the end of its turn.
She just stares down at this beaten and collapsed opponent, and she's just gonna... There's like a glint of just satisfaction as she tries to stick him in the bag again. Granny's gonna get a gift. She is set on it.
Okay, so it's gonna make it. Okay, you've got him halfway in.
Say hi to Granny for me. And she shoves him the rest of the way.
Ho, ho, ho.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you assume this Oni into your shirt. And the crowd, seeing its kicking legs disappear, sort of seems a bit confused. But the cheering from your party definitely sets their excitement alight, and they cheer alongside you.
Making in this money.
As yes, any bets get doubled.
I'm the champion of Akidana! Fear the Archons! She's just like... stomps off and her rage ends.
Yeah, turns back to normal.
Though she will immediately notice Dios. Ah! Dios! You're bleeding!
You just get a thumbs up from him and he passes out.
What? She just looks horrified. But she understands.
So, you've got a chance to patch yourself up if you need to, because you're going to need to survive to the next round. But the next ones coming in are Sogeg and Nadrin.
Oh god. Okay. Quickly before, I would like Neil to boop me
With some life.
and use magically unstable.
Bring in. So it's a roll a d4. So Neil takes 5 damage, and you gain a level 1 spell slot back.
Nice. Pogeg is similarly going to cheat. I'm going to use Bonded to bless Sogeg.
You'd need to stay within 30 feet of him.
Yeah, I'm going to stay close to the edge. Sogeg knows how it is.
I can't remember how many times Neil can do that as well.
Sorry, didn't mean to click that. I keep clicking that.
That's what she's doing.
I was trying to close it.
Sort of brush past Nadrin.
Oh, so Neil can just keep doing that as much as he wants to.
Okay.
It's just an action that he can do, but it's the risk of him killing himself with it.
We're gonna try and do it again. Yes.
So he takes 10 damage, and you get either 2 level 1 or a level 2 spell slot back.
Okay. And yeah. I guess you're making me go on this side.
Sogeg just looks blankly at you. No words. He's sort of... I don't know. You just see a blank stare.
So, unless you've got some opening words...
Did you remember to pass me on first, Sogeg?
Oh, yeah.
Sogeg's going to stay quiet.
Yeah, that's true.
Stay quiet on this one. For some reason, was my initiative button? There we go. Wow.
So yeah, naturally, so that's a roll initiative.
Sorry, I was reading something.
Okay, so Nadrin, yeah, you go first.
Okay. To start off with, I think you've got massive AC, haven't you?
Yeah, it's got a massive
I do have
AC.
a pretty obnoxious AC.
And I'm pretty sure Magic Missile won't work against him.
No.
It will work. It just won't do what you want it to do.
Oh yeah, bets as well. Is anyone taking bets on this fight?
I don't bet on this fight.
Sogeg, please don't kill me.
Sogeg does not stare.
You're muted again, Zolk.
Ooh.
Okay.
Zolk, you better bet for me.
You can't, he's still in your pocket.
Oh, well, that's on me. Double bad, I've got him. If I die, you die with me, Zolk. I'm bringing you down with me.
I know I can't do that again, because I can only do that once.
Double check.
I don't have Gust of Wind anymore.
It came in clutch. It was a good move last time.
It's not going to work against him, though, and I don't even have it again. I think I can use it once.
Try convincing
me. Can you not use you should be able to use a spell slot for it.
It's because I cast it using Control Air and Water.
From being a Triton.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I can cast it, even.
You should be able to. Hold on, let me actually read what the. For this moment in time, I'm going to say that you can. If you've basically got access to a spell that's from an ability, you can use a spell slot to cast it as well. But that's just for now, until I clear that up later.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway.
We're gonna try, I guess. And yeah, I'll cast another Gust of Wind.
Okay.
Ooh, my loincloth is showing.
And I will send myself
So, naturally concentrate on a
back
gust
here.
of wind. Okay. Any movement?
I will stay here.
Okay. Sogeg, I need a strength saving throw, please.
Added, not advantage, what I'm about, but do I bless? Strength save!
Okay. So you're not knocked back, but your movement, if you're going towards Nadrin, is halved.
I move 2 steps, and I call out to Nadrin. And I just bellow out, "You can't run this time, Nadrin. Face me, Lesmogis once, and I am going to cast Compel Duel.
Okay.
I compel you to fight me."
A wisdom save from Nadrin.
Pretty easy one.
Yep, you pass.
Then I will use my action as I will brandish my marvelous, magnificent rings as I shout out, "Ram power!" as I launch my ring of ram towards Nadrin, and I will expend 3 charges to use my ring of ram.
Oh god, okay, I'll have. So you're using all 3 charges.
Yep. So it's a D20. It'll be plus. So D20, D4 plus 7. So there's advanced dice roller up. Zamadingus. D20 plus 7. Do. Come on, big numbers. And then plus a D4. So a 22 to hit.
Yes. Doing 60-10 force damage.
Ram power!
I think I'm just straight up dead.
31.
Well, I'm knocked down.
Unless you've got a way to cancel that or some way to react to that.
God, Mogis.
I have a reaction I can do.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I am going to use my Passer's Devotee.
Yep.
I gain 10 temporary hit points. And it immediately explodes.
So it would reduce it down to 21 damage, so it would keep you alive.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
Ram power!
Then I'd need a Constitution saving throw for you to see if you can keep Gust of Wind up.
How does the as I throw the power of 10 million rams at Nadrin,
Yes.
how does the crowd react?
It's a big cheer, very very big cheer.
I would like to shout something out. The sort of the rising of their cheers. I will just shout out a silence, just sort of a genuine, almost hatred towards the crowd.
Oh, they aren't listening to you.
They should. I'm not happy about this.
Is that everything? Sogeg?
Sogeg just looks at his ring like, "Gee, I don't know. Wow, this is a good trade." That is everything for me. Yes.
Okay, Nadrin.
I have no idea what I can do here.
Come give Sogeg a hug.
Only in a small radius around me. Within 5 feet. You were muted when you said that, but Zolk asked if Thassa's Devotee did damage.
Yeah,
it does only within 5 foot.
Of whoever you're reacting for, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's within 5 foot of me.
Could try and convince Sogeg. Appeal to his human side. Scorpion humans are not so different.
I'm sure there's an entrance to the underworld nearby if you want to get whoever dies back.
Do you think Sogeg would let this happen?
I will
You could take it out of my hands and just magic missiles me. Then I don't get the glory.
You'd always hype woman yourself.
I could, but how much use would that really be?
Be cool.
So okay, definitely give a thumbs up to that. Damn, it's pretty nice.
I'm gonna. I really don't know.
Stab him.
I'm bad at stabbing.
I'd respect it. That'd be a respectful move.
Can you
I
think
also
of
know-
any dramatic ways to fake your own death like Zalk did?
Just fall over.
I do have an idea, but it's not a reaction or anything.
Well, it's your turn.
It would have to happen when... No, wait.
You could hold an action if you want to do it.
Yeah.
After I do something.
Don't know if it would work, but I do have Blink.
Okay. That's
Run away for a
interesting.
bit.
Yeah.
I could just try and blink away,
Respect.
and we could pretend that he turned me into nothing.
I mean,
And then I fucking leg it.
you see Sogek opening one of his pockets. Eyeing towards it. Or is he?
Oh, hang on.
True, you could enlarge, reduce yourself and hide in Sogek.
That is so smart.
The uses of reduce, for once.
I've used it once as a reduce.
The question
I'm
is
just-
how convincingly can you do it that it makes it look like you actually died?
Could
I'm gonna go
Are
up
you-
to Stogeg.
Ooh.
Could I ask just something, just in terms of Nadrin? Are you like looking to? Are you looking towards me? Like basically, are you looking towards my face?
Yes.
Could I ask Nadrin to like do a perception check just to see if you can see my expression? I guess. Just what my intent is,
Yeah.
if possible.
Either that or insight, whichever one.
I guess it's just my helm too obscure.
Insight is better, so I'll go for insight. That's worse.
better.
I'll use the first roll, but with that, so it'll be a 12, which is good enough.
You notice Sogeg looking towards you before, the general blank look. You just see his eyes sore and red. It doesn't look like Sogeg's happy about this, like, at all. Sogeg's having a bit of a crisis here.
He's been crying in his own helmet.
It's got a rust.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to him. And as quietly as possible, I'm gonna go... Just try not to actually hit me, but kind of look like you hit me.
I would say, as Nadrin runs up, could I try and feint a stab with the spear, essentially, sort of putting it underneath her armpits?
Let's have you discuss how you're going to fake this, and then we'll get some rolls off of what you
Just
decide
wing
to
it.
do.
I will lead off of Nadrin, as I guess I won't be able to exactly hear or do anything. So I'll just describe what I guess I'd do, and Nadrin obviously says what she does. I will, in general, like hold my spear towards her, running towards me. As soon as you started running towards me, then I'll leave it to you.
I'm gonna just say to him, don't make it look like you're trying to hit me without actually hitting me. preferably.
Oh, I don't know. Feeling the crit. Smite's coming on. I can't stop myself.
And I hope that this works. And I am gonna hold. Actually.
Also, while you're trying to say all this, like you've still got gust of wind going on, so there's this roaring wind all around you.
Hopefully, the crowd will be distracted by my loincloth blowing in the wind.
And I will hold reduce and also spend a sorcery point so that there's no verbal or somatic components to it.
Okay.
Nice. Very nice.
So,
I guess I stab at Nadrin as she runs towards me.
So, are you actually making a stab, or are you
Got to be believable.
feigning a stab?
But I'm sure the crowd won't see, but beyond my helmet. But I will close my eyes as I do it.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. It's got to be believable.
Make the attack roll.
Oh god! Oh shit! I'm blessed as well. Sorry, Nadrin. Come on, low numbers. Yeah, come on!
It's a natural 1.
Perfect.
So, as the strike comes in, it would trigger your reduce. So, you shrink down to size small. So you're basically the size of a child at this point. You're the same height as Zulk.
I'm going to expend one of my uses of what's it called? Oh god, thingy's my brain's stopped working. Searing Smite, but triggering the thing I get where essentially I turn blood red to try and mimic the pouring of blood. My spear will just erupt in bright red.
So, I'll ask for a deception check from both of you, please.
Oh, Sogeg's sort of giggling to himself a little bit too much, maybe.
Okay, so the timing's not perfect. The display is there. Thankfully, with the gust of wind whipping up a bit of a sandstorm around you, you are quite obscured. But the crowd doesn't seem to be reacting to what you're doing. No sort of cheering that someone's actually died or booing that someone's trying to cheat it. I'll give you 1 set of actions to try and fake Nadrin's death.
I will just instantly react. I'd be honest, I don't know if they did noise or not. Personally, I'm just going to take off my helmet, stare to the crowd, and attempt to roar as loud as possible, hoping that the blood red that I'm shimmering at the moment also is a bit spooky. So I just shout out that there will be no cheers for this victory.
Make a performance check.
Come on!
Okay. And Nadrin, what else are you doing now that you're reduced?
Oh, wait, sorry. Add a d4 to that. Oh. I tried. Oh, dear.
How are you a paladin with only a 2 charisma?
Have you met Sogeg?
He's got a point. I don't know if there's anything I can do.
Because say arg.
It's more of a, do you want to try and dive between, say, Sogeg's legs while he's making this announcement to try and hide yourself?
Yes.
To make it look like you've died, essentially. You don't have to use a spell or an ability, it's more just what you're trying to do to get out of this alive.
I will try to somehow hide in the Pogeg pocket or something.
The Pogeg pocket, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it is the socket.
I'm gonna try and hide in the Pogeg pocket.
I'm actually a kangaroo. I'm not a scorpion at all. Just...
Okay, make a stealth check for me, Nadrin.
Oh boy. Stealth. Come on. Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Ah, so bad.
Okay.
Oh, your feet are sticking out the pockets.
I've never done this before.
The crowd starts getting a bit agitated, not sure what kind of farce is going on.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, go on.
I was going to say, I have a feeling the ruse is up, and I'm tempted to literally grab Nadrin, throw her to the floor, and just impale her. I'm winking a lot while I do it. So I'll just whisper in a hushed voice to Nadrin that Mogis demands blood, and he will not allow this slight to his name. You must accept it. I won't actually kill you. Just knock you out.
They're gonna ask for my blood.
You're not gonna like it, but in a rare situation, you might have to trust me.
Fine.
Drop your enlarge so I don't miss.
Okay.
I'll then grab Nadrin from my hand and lift her to the air.
Okay.
Again, sort of a stare at the crowd of genuine just hatred of them as I'll throw Nadrin to the ground.
They do cheer at this action.
Oh, fuck this crowd. As Sogeg lunges towards Nadrin and stabs wildly with a barbed tail.
Okay, that is a 29 to hit.
Is that a hit?
My AC is 14. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that is 6 piercing damage, 4 poison. And I need a Constitution saving throw to see if you're paralysed.
It knocks me down.
I swear with you. It might help for rigor mortis.
It might actually help sell.
If you pass this, I swear if you pass this.
So you are knocked down. You'd still need to make the saving throw for being paralysed, yeah?
Come on.
Okay, so you fall and lock into position. And as far as everyone else is concerned, they think you've been insta-killed. They think you've died on impact. So the crowd erupts in cheers and chants for blood, or that blood has been spilled.
I would like to go down to pick up Nadrin, but in going down, just sort of give myself a nick with one of my javelins, at the end of a javelin on my hands to just bleed a bit, if I could.
Okay.
So I'll pick up Nadrin and get some blood dripping. I'm gonna try and nick myself. Oh.
I mean, you wouldn't need to make a saving or make an attack roll to.
Oh yeah, I guess. Well, I don't know.
Do
I'm
one damage to yourself.
Just roll a crit then, and then
yeah,
one accidentally cut an artery or something like that, and then just bled out in the middle of the arena.
I just pick up Nadrin, and I just shout out again to the crowd. But I don't know what I'm saying. They're just incoherent screaming, honestly. Just genuine grief as Sogeg just walks away from the arena.
Okay, I need a death saving throw from Nadrin.
Death saving throw.
I use a point of what's it called?
So you need
lay
to
on
actually
hands.
say that. I knew what you were trying to do, but you didn't say it.
After the lay on hands, I will. After the death save, I will lay on hands once.
Okay. So you're still paralysed, but you're at 1 health, so you're not dying.
Okay, so I'm at 1.
So after a minute, I believe your paralysis lasts for.
Yes. Drag Nadrin off.
So it's enough to hide your body, essentially.
I'm just going to sulk in the
so
corner.
You don't end up in the same position as Zolk would be if he suddenly appeared after supposedly dying.
We're going to have to hide Nadrin for a bit as well.
Yes, you are.
Nadrin, do you want to enlarge and reduce yourself again and crawl in my pocket?
Haven't you got to fight again?
You have got to fight again.
I do, but then hopefully someone will drag my corpse off.
And
It'll be a whole cycle
disguise kit.
of
That's true. We could put a fake
Let-
mustache on Nadrin and see what happens.
It's perfect. It's actually perfect.
We could hide her in our sleeping bag and have Neil sit on it like it says bed or something.
That's a thought, actually. How much time has passed since my fight with Scots?
So probably about 2 hours.
Right, we've got another 4 before I'm forced out of my skull.
I will pass the skull off to Bennett. Oh, why would I do that? Well, I'm sorry, Zolg, but the sunglasses tricked me.
Okay, so if you need to heal at all after that rigorous fight,
I don't. Although I do get to roll a. Well, we're fine.
You are considering having brought someone down to 0 as well for your merciless.
An extra. I didn't actually lose the temporary hit points from the first round then as well. I take it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So let's determine who goes through to the. I believe this would be the semi-finals. Oh.
Could have saved a rage.
Damn.
I feel like I wasted one, and now I'm really regretting it.
Well, it's going to be
Like last
Scots.
session or something.
You're up this time.
Okay.
You can do this, Guts. Believe in you.
And Sogeg.
I was gonna say it just better not be against you.
So
Like, don't say it, you'll jinx it.
freezes
Happened anyway.
slightly at the calling of his name. And again, you just brush past Guts. I'm just going to walk straight onto the field. Oh, straight there. You see him genuinely shaking this time. What was getting to him?
This was the
That's
this
like
was the
fighting-
concern. If you all signed up to the same tournament of murdering each other,
We should have put that
I
on through.
warned you right at the beginning that there was the chance of fighting each other.
Just didn't think we'd all be so damn talented and get through every round.
Is it
How many more
versus
deaths can?
It's Scuds
What?
versus Sogeg.
Okay, I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
First question: has it been an hour since Scott's last fight?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, it has.
Oh,
I'm assuming Diaz can't hear me.
Hello,
So,
I'm back.
yeah,
I should
there
be
you
able to hear you now.
So,
There we go.
yes, it has been an hour.
Well, you're lots of not fun. I don't like you anymore.
I'm sure.
Anyway, before she walked,
oh,
And there
it
he
was
goes.
that heinous what was about to happen.
What I assume he's going to do. Oh, he's back.
That was rather
Let's
well
help.
timed.
I hate Discord. I'm pretty sure it's my Wi-Fi. Anyway, she's going to get a dose of cure wounds and a shield of faith.
Okay.
Oh.
I will also shield of faith myself as we walk out.
Yeah, the best thing is though, I'm the one concentrating on it.
Yeah.
Oh. Curse you. Curse you in your ways.
So cure wounds. Have 7 points of healing, Scott,
All right.
and then increase your AC by 2.
Would Bonded have stopped by now?
Yeah, that's gone. That's
Yes.
that's why I asked
Well,
it was an hour or not.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah.
No.
So you can.
Wait.
How often can Pogeg do bonded?
Once per. Oh, I don't know if it's long or short rest, actually.
If it's short, you can do it again. If it's long,
Yes, it's short rest.
then there
It's
you
short
go.
rest.
You can do it once more.
I will. Oh, you're
What's
the
my health
best.
at?
Oh, why are you suddenly at like? dropped-
I hit +7 and it didn't do the plus. So
I
I think I
believe.
was at
I think you were at. Let's just put you in at that. There you go. That's how much I think you've got.
I think it was at 32 because I was at half health.
That's good enough.
Okay.
Nice.
So 32 plus that's okay.
Or 7 from Dios.
Solid.
That works. And then 13, 14, 15. Temporarily.
Sogeg just sort of is stooping down to the ground, moving sand in his claws. Just surveying the arena.
Unless there is some smack talk you want to start with.
Personally, I stay silent again.
The gym bros are facing off.
There we go. Scud, Sogeg, would you like to roll initiative against each other?
I don't really want to, honestly.
Can we arm wrestle for initiative?
Ask the crowd just to stop
arm
for a
wrestle
second.
to
We're
the
gonna
death.
slice something.
Some high stakes arm wrestling going on.
Oh, man.
Okay, Sogeg, you're going first.
Sogeg just pounces forward. As again, with no words, I just thrust a great Zeiston towards Scuts. Wabango. And Wablammy.
Okay, so that'll be 4 piercing from the first one.
Is that against any piercing? This is magical.
Oh wait, that's she's not raging, is she? So then yes, she would be taking full.
I'm sorry, I snitched on your Scuts.
But if she was raging, yes, it would be because it's barbarians is for any.
Oh, of course, it's
your
all, isn't it?
armor
Yeah,
is for
yeah.
none.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Okay,
So
and
that's 16
I will
points of damage so far.
just hunker behind my shield as I watch. Well, actually, no, I will step 1 backward and hunker down as I pass turn.
Okay, Scuds.
At least I know if I sent him to Granny, he'd be okay.
It's true.
You could always
That is
send
true.
yourself to Granny and just see what happens when you tuck yourself inside your own shirt.
Now that would surely get the crowd hyped up. What a feat.
And don't forget, you've still got your use of your strange item. And you've got the bag of bullshit if you just want to hope that you pull one of the many things you've put in there so far.
Oh,
Like
that's pretty
Noni.
much what I was gonna do. See what comes out. That
Oh
would be a
my
real bad
God.
time for that draw.
It's a bonus action to pull through them, so you can use
Oh
both your
no.
action and bonus action. And you
Oh
can
no,
pull
dragon.
twice and pick the one you want. So
You're going to roll the
Sundial that
dragon.
only casts a shadow at night.
Yeah, you pull twice and pick the one you want.
Or javelin.
Oh, it's the
Oh.
Sogeg javelin.
I'm gonna pull out the best friend javelin that you gave me.
Yes.
Like, you put an inscription on it too.
You can
All right.
actually see the helmet shake just with sadness. You kept it all this time.
Why? Scuts is visibly upset by having to fight her friends, and now she's fighting her bestie with his own javelin.
Yeah, that's just cold.
What cruel world we live in.
Are you happy, Mogis? Is this what you want?
Is there anything else I can do?
Hey, so far,
Ooh.
no one's died. I'm impressed.
I won't do it. I will take death before I'm forced to kill my friends.
Oh, my health is looking real low. We gotta make this look believable. All right, so she's going to back up a little bit and kind of paw at the ground with her hooves before she charges straight at Sogeg using Horn Strike with Chaotic Charge.
Yep.
Ooh. That is a hit.
So that is 29 points of lightning damage.
Ouchies. 21 off that, down to that.
My God.
How pained and blood streaming from his body.
You've still got a second attack.
How beat up does Sogeg look?
No, what am I about? That missed. I have a thingy on. Apologies. No,
Oh?
I'm AC 22 when I've got Thingy of Faith on. Apologies.
Oh.
So he's at full health.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Sogeg takes the pain back.
He's
Sort
mocking
of like
you.
you see him breathe in real deep and all the blood just seeps back into his
Although
body.
you didn't recklessly attack, so you could have had advantage on that.
Oh shit.
So I will let you
that's right, that's
re-roll
not tied
that
to
if you
rages.
want to recklessly attack.
Yes, because I forgot that that's not tied to my rage.
So reckless.
I think it
That
also
is
means
reckless.
I'd prone to
You
taking more
yeah,
damage, though.
you attacks against your advantage, but it's usually sort of it's worth it to be fair, because most things don't survive.
It glistens in the sun.
So
It's
that
beautiful.
misses.
Okay. And then what can I do? Yeah, she's gonna grab the granny stick. And she's gonna give him a good bop.
Sometimes you got to bonk.
We gotta put on a show so they'll believe when we pretend to
Remember
die.
your
Miss.
advantage.
Oh, I'm glad I cast Shield of Faith. This new mirror shield is very good. But yeah, you still got.
No.
Oh, some good symmetry
Yeah,
you just got there though. Very consistent.
Yeah, no. So those. All right. So that didn't hit either.
Yeah,
That's some
misses,
crazy
yeah.
AC, sir.
It's pretty dirty. I'm sure
It's
Atlas is
good.
absolutely loving to see my AC right now.
This is why I'm making you fight each other, so you can go with it.
So we know what it feels like.
Okay. Any bonus actions? Oh no, you did because you pulled stuff out your bag, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got javelin
So
hanging
Geg,
out.
what would you like to do?
I grasp Scutt's not trying to grapple, but I grasp lightly at the shoulders and just say, "You are always the hencher in the gym." And I'm just gonna go for. Actually, you didn't hurt me, so I don't get advantage. Oh, no, I do get advantage. Sweet. As I'm gonna attempt to barbed tail twice. A pierce 1 and a pierce 2.
So the first one will hit. So that is 8 piercing and 4 poison. And I need a Constitution saving throw from you, Scott.
Oh yeah, I keep getting off Julian's time.
And you need a what? Save? Sorry.
A Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. All right.
That is a fail. You are paralyzed.
Oh God.
So you can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns to hopefully shake it off. But for the time being, you are paralyzed. That one.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay, so Skits, I need to do the Constitution saving throw. Okay, you are now no longer paralyzed, but that is the end of your turn.
Okay.
So Geg.
Scutt's on the ground.
She's gonna continue to pretend to be paralyzed, though.
Okay, so you're trying to just hold that same position even though you can move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sogeg, aware of the lust for blood of the crowd, I just stare at them and once again take my helmet off and just shout out, which of you would... You cheer, but which of you would face me in the ring? As I just grab my Zeiston, I just lunge, stabbing it towards Scuts, but in the shoulder, very specifically the shoulder.
Okay.
As not at advantage anymore.
Nope.
Bada bingus. Oh,
Okay.
I made it believable.
You definitely made it believable. As you take 21 points of piercing damage.
One shot at least.
I'm down.
And then Sogek, you take 5 points of fire damage.
Ouchies.
Oh, actually, you would have taken 5 points from the your sting as well.
Oh, yeah. That's that. But
and your previous Eiston attacks, so you should actually have taken 20 fire damage so far.
I'll get. Oh, well, as I stabbed, so I would have taken 20 first, which puts me down to that. And stabbing Scuts, I would have got back that much, which means that would be 10 points to that. There we go. Pretty great.
Scuts, yeah, you go down.
It's all coming together. As I again will just grab Scuts' body and lift it to the sky, peering out towards the crowd.
Okay, I need a death save from you, Scuts.
Oh, God. I was just gonna pour some red paint on myself.
Feeling the life drift away, pretty satisfied that it's convincing, I will again use 1 point of lay on hands to stabilize.
So you come to in Sogeg's muscular arms.
Wouldn't want to. As I again storm off with Scuts under my arm. Oh, I'm miffed.
Scuts, make a deception check. Oh, and Sogeg, make a deception check to see whether or not you managed to convince the crowd that you didn't just save Scuts from dying.
Can I help with that?
How so?
And I will make a big show of casting Spare the Dying on her. I know it's not going to do anything, but
to be honest, you wouldn't really need to. The crowd 100% buys it.
I feel like Dios was helping though. Dios definitely helped this crit. I'd like to see it.
So yeah, you cast Spare the Dying on the crippled Scuts, even though it is just for show, because she is okay. Well done. So, Sogeg, you go through to the final after watching a brief fight between a guy made out of living fire and that same Black Gauntlet. And after a quite close match, the Black Gauntlet is the one that wins.
Oh.
Sogeg, if you'd like to take position once again.
Yes. Will someone pat me on the back for a bit of health? Actually, I can. Actually, no, it will be handy. I'll look to Dios, spare a cheeky bit of health.
I got nothing. I
will use some more of my lay on hands points. I'll use as many as I can, so I'll use another 9 lay on hands. So I've got 14 left.
To illustrate how little I actually have left, you would need to be on 0 HP, and I could give you 1. That's it. That's all I got.
Walking out, I will once again have bonded from Pogeg, and I will use another level 1 spell slot to use Shield of Faith.
Okay. So you step out, and once again, it's that.
I do have one thing I can give to Sogeg though before he steps out. I can bless him.
Oh.
Yeah, yes, you can.
I have a free bless still.
Yes, and I can run around more now.
And because I'm concentrating on it.
It's beautiful. I will give a hushed whisper as I leave the party. And in sort of unusual non-pomposity, Sergei just sort of whispers to you all, "This may be our final moment together. I have been proud to bleed alongside you," as I walk onto the arena.
Oh, I want to do one more thing. I have one more thing. I'm going to put my hand on my chest, and I'm going to pull out a small, brightly glowing bead and press it into Sergei's palm.
Me.
Recharged. He's getting it.
Has. Oh, God damn it. Okay.
I keep track of this shit.
Yep. Yep. Surprised you didn't use it in your own fight, to be honest.
I think I'm getting a lot more satisfaction on helping these guys than actually winning my own fights.
100%.
Yours is a champ.
So, you step into the arena for one last fight, and your opponent is the Black Gauntlet. This once hoplite, although closer to a club in one hand, and the other is this sort of shriveled, necrotic looking, essentially injury. It looks like it's been burnt. And just by looking at them, 100% you can tell this person has been blessed by Mogis.
Oh, my homie.
So, unless there's anything you'd want to say to each other.
Does this, obviously Hoplite, are there any noticeable Akroan heraldries on this Black Gauntlet?
Make a investigation check, as it is heavily melted. You can see some kind of... while you can't see any Akroan heraldry, the actual make of the armour does seem very much like you'd expect from the Akroan military.
Then I will just shout out, Noble Akroan, it was only right that Mogis would bring us together to fight on this field.
Doesn't even reply, just sorts of grunts, and well, we'll see who reacts first.
Oh,
you probably.
Oh, I don't know. I've got -1 to initiative, so I can get lower.
There
almost, very close.
Oh yeah.
And I doff my helmet as I will use my bonus action to use my blinding smite, as I will lunge towards the Black Gauntlet, and I will stab out with my Great Zeiston, and hope that this hits at least once. Here, and here too.
Well,
I'm hoping the first one will trigger.
One does hit. So that is blind smite. So that would be 24.
Not bad.
Then a con save.
Please fail. Come on, Gauntlet.
That is a success.
Gauntlet, you're supposed to have my back. I'll just hunker again. Well, I'll take a 2 steps backwards and hunker behind my my great shield. I pass the turn.
Okay. Well, they are going to move on nice and up close. And
see, don't fail me now.
Have a look. And it's just going to reach out with its shriveled hand. How are you for the frightened condition? Can you still be?
I am immune to frightened.
You're immune to frightened. Good
yes.
to know. Thank you. So that is a 17, a 25, doing 26 necrotic damage.
It's not a thing, is it? Right, yep. So that is an ouchie. Okay, I'm back down to that again. And then I need to do my Constitution save.
Yep.
You are blessed.
Yep, plus D4. I need to get 2. 10. I don't need 2 actually. Would have been just needed 13. But...
yeah, you just made it.
Oh.
Okay, Sogeg.
Though you have hurt me now, and I am at advantage. So Sogeg.
You're at advantage because if you weren't immune to frightened, it would be at neutral.
It would have been spooky. I am going to again stab wildly with my barbed tail as I lunge at it. Kya! Kya!
Okay.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
That's... okay, and then con save fails.
Oh, yes, I love.
Oh wait, no, it would have had advantage on that. Sorry, let me try that again.
Damn.
And then the second one.
Oh, Bobtail, you let me down.
I forgot that it gets advantage on saving throws made during combat.
Then, with my bonus action, I will throw out a spiritual weapon.
Oh shit!
Behind the form of a great red axe,
Yeah,
bloodied and dripped. I hope this
as much as
champion understands
this
is from Mobius.
There you go. You should be able to control it.
Thank you. Yep. Whee! And it slashes in for that stab.
Okay.
You don't get. This is very obvious, but yeah, you don't get double attack, do you?
Not with your spiritual weapon, no. Okay.
And then I am going to. Ooh. Any reactions? No, I'll just bunker behind my shield again.
Okay. Their turn. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
It would be at advantage, as I have done damage against this creature.
Okay. That's a fail. You are paralyzed.
Oh my god.
As they cast Hold Person on you.
Okay.
You are currently paralyzed. Yeah, not the only one with paralyze. But that is all they can do because that is their full action. So, at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save to try and.
Unfortunately, I am crap at wisdom.
And you don't get
think
advantage.
I'm able to get past this.
Okay.
Damn it.
So you are paralyzed, which means its attacks are at advantage, I believe, or is it?
Yes.
I know they do stupidly good. I can never remember. Paralyzed is a stupidly good one, yeah. Attack rolls that hit the creature, critical hits if the yeah. So if it hits you, it's an automatic critical hit.
God's sake.
And it's an advantage.
Could have hit me and I'm dead.
So
that is a miss.
Yeah, that would be a miss.
Oh. Oh my god.
That is a hit.
That is a hit. I'm dead.
Doing 52 necrotic damage.
Sogeg is dead.
Okay.
Unless something that was pressed into my hand did something.
Oh. Have you got anything to help you out?
I noticed this bead in my hand. Does this bead do anything?
You need to chuck it at either him or yourself.
Oh, then no. No, I am down.
Okay. So down goes Sogeg. As the Black Gauntlet turns to the crowd and just kind of walks away. Sogeg, a death saving throw. Okay.
I'm trying to will myself up before the Black Gauntlet leaves.
Yeah, one more death save. Go on, I'll give you one more death save.
Come on.
Yeah, I will allow in this particular moment that not only does that stabilize you, that brings you back to 1.
Oh, I just
for the cinematic. Yeah.
At the Black Gauntlet.
But that does end your concentration.
Yes. I will just shout out. There is unfinished business here. Yeah.
No, it is your turn.
I am going to use... God, I hope it dies. Oh my god, this thing's spooky. I am going to use my... What's it, my bob? You know what I'm saying. My words. My Eldritch Claw Tattoo.
Okay.
As it will give them an additional 1d6 force damage. Does it count? Do I get my taking damage gives me advantage, or does dying negate that?
I will allow you to have advantage this turn because of it's the one that knocked you down and that you've just come back from.
I'll stab at. I won't have bless anymore because I went down.
No, bless is from Dios.
It's from Dios, but does that stop because I went down?
Only stops when he stops concentrating on him, or he goes down.
Sweet.
I'm still concentrating on it.
Because technically you would have had bless on your death saves.
I didn't need it. Mogis had my back. As stab 1. And then with stab 2, I will throw on... oh, wait, actually...
why have you not been smiting with all these?
I'm forgetting this, but I can't remember, but smite isn't... It's just it's an extra action. It's not an action or bonus action. Yeah. Then I will throw... Well, I'll throw the second one next. I cocked that up, actually, because I can't now throw smite on the first one.
I'll still let you throw smite on the first one. I'm being generous.
DM. Thank you, Bogus. So I'll throw a smite. Oh, Black Gauntlet, please die.
As you stab into its back, the spear lunging further forward than it really should, as it is encased in your own blood and this eldritch tattoo, and you stab clean through its stomach. But it isn't dead.
Oh no!
It is almost dead, but it is alive.
Then, with my remaining movement, I walk as far back as I... One second, I'm going to measure this out, because how far can I scuttle backwards? I go to safety corner.
Okay.
Safety corner.
On its turn, it turns around, and you can see the fury in its eyes.
I'd be angry too.
And it is going to once again try and reach out with hold person. So a wisdom save, please.
I get advantage again because I did do damage.
That passes.
Yes! Oh my Mogis!
It's going
You're following me, Mogis.
Try and get closer to you. So, Gag.
I just yell out to it. You are the better warrior, but Mogis has blessed me this day, as I am going to lunge with the Zeiston. You have not done damage to me this time. Can I do any shenanigans? I am going to do a bonus action, probably. I will use one of my Wrathful Smites. Wow. Well, it's worth it. It's a bit of extra damage. I will throw out a Zeiston. I will throw out... Do I have any spell slots? I don't. I'll throw out a second Zeiston.
There it is.
Come on.
As you turn towards this menacingly approaching Black Gauntlet and lunge forward with all of your strength and what little blood is still within your body, as you pierce once again straight through the chest, its heart staying attached to your Zeiston as it pierces the other side.
Oh, do not get back up, Black.
It is well dead. You ripped its heart out.
Yes. Could I bring it, with it still on my spear, just bring the body towards me?
Yes, you can. So.
As I'll bring it to my almost embrace, as I'll again hold it up to the air and just bathe in the bloody glory. Walking to the centre of the...
She is in this display of twists and turns and utter gore.
Oh my word, that's the scariest. It literally one-shot me.
Well, I hope you recognise that ability from a particular were-raven in a previous campaign.
I do. I remember that greatly. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, please, no. I will shout out to the crowd again, however. Looking at... I assume they're rapturous applause.
Oh, yes.
As I shout out, almost again, with my helmet off, disgust on my face, that you lower vermin, you hold no strength to these champions. You can cheer when you face me in the arena, and I will finally use my gore-soaked red cap and allow the red cap to feast on the Black Gauntlet's body.
That's right, you haven't brought Pogeg in to swim around in it.
Oh!
Before he dies.
Pogeg runs in! Runs back out. As I will just, I guess, shout to the empty stand at the top as well that, Mahadi, our deal is complete. And I'm sure it wasn't a monkey paw situation where I isn't complete somehow.
So the Rakshasha that facilitates the fighting pits does applaud your actions. You feel that this wasn't the creature you're particularly looking for the approval from, but the sky itself seems to crackle with thunder, almost the laughing approval of a thirsty god. Rakshasha goes towards the rest of the party, an assistant at his side, and starts handing out small bags. You have all fought reasonably well, entertainingly so. My apologies for your loss of life, but it is a job hazard. Because I believe at the moment, Skuts is pretending to be dead, Nadrin's being hidden, and Zolk is in Bennett's pocket. So it's literally just Dios that's getting paid.
Ching, I do a runner.
Yeah,
so
this is your opportunity.
Dios,
I don't really.
You would get 100 gold for yourself, 100 gold from Zolk, 250 from Nadrin, 500 for Skats. So be...
I've got it.
950 in total. Sogag doesn't get any prize winnings because he signed a contract. He's already had his payment.
Have my payment.
Otherwise, he would have got $1,000.
I need not. For Mogus has let me spill blood. Has Mahadi already walked away, I'm assuming?
It wasn't Mahadi, it was one of his associates.
Oh, it was okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Mahadi can't leave Tethmas.
Then I know Mogus doesn't listen to words, and I respect Mogus for that. But as I walk back in, I will shout out, or I'll look up to the sky and try and gain in Mogus' attention covered in lots of blood. I will say, "You grant me power, Mogus. I will slaughter for you. But if you make me kill my friends, your head will adorn my throne." I'm hoping he'll be happy that I said that, because it's still slaughter.
You definitely feel stronger. Almost like you've gained a new divine epithet and an ability for your legendary dice stun as you complete your ordeal. And
Yay.
Everybody gets to level up.
Yay!
This is where shit gets real for Dios.
Because it wasn't real enough as it was.
It just gets worse, mate. Clerics go.
I just hold Pogeg's hands and we just sort of like jump up and down in a circle, just shouting "Yay!" because we did it.
So I will come up with the actual details of what Champion Slayer and Forge in the Fighting Pits actually does. I get the feeling Forge in the Fighting Pits will probably be the Black Gauntlet's ability.
Flipping heck.
So,
not as extreme,
Alex,
but somewhere there.
Alex, me all fruit. You know that flare thing I can do to protect myself from big hits?
No, you've never used it before, so I couldn't tell you.
I can now use it to protect other people.
Oh my word.
I mean, to be fair, it's not the first ability in the party that does that, because you've got Nadrin's Piety one for Thassa that helps protect people.
Very nice.
And it just means that it's more things for you to use your uses of it with. So I'm like, I don't need to worry about having to get through them all just to attack Dios.
I also have 2 uses of divine intervention, Charm Divinity.
Yeah, I get Charm Divinity
Indeed,
too now. That is so useful.
And with the epithet, you get 3.
Yep.
I want to mention for everyone that when Mogus told me in the first thing that I should definitely use my +10 attack, Soga was definitely angered by realizing that I had already hit. Yep. Mogus, you're evil. You're evil.
You get to choose that before you find out if you hit or not.
Mogus taught me a lesson, and I have learned that lesson.
Sometimes
Mogus giveth. Oh.
Sometimes overkill is better than no kill.
Exactly. It's the thought that counts.
That was the lesson.
that was the spookiest session I think we've ever had. That was nightmarish.
If people want to, I will allow people to multi-class. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to take that risk or take that complication, because the talk's not complicated enough as it is. Let's put it that way. Let's see if you can keep track of both a warlock and a bard.
I've been debating putting a few levels into monk for a Dios.
Ooh.
Either monk or fighter, depends which way I want to go.
Have you got the right ability scores to get into monk?
Wisdom.
I thought it was both wisdom and dexterity.
Let's have a quick look.
I know some of them require 2, some of them only require 1. I can't remember which ones, but I'm sure it was.
I don't have the dex for monk. Good shout. I definitely have the strength for fighter.
Definitely for fighter, absolutely.
Yeah. It's you have to have 15, isn't it, in the primary traits?
Is it not 13?
It depends. It's usually 13.
Yeah, I thought it was 13.
Yeah. Well, I was originally, my original plan with Sogeg was to eventually multiclass into Bard, but I'm not going to push my luck with my my merciless extra HP at the moment.
I mean, to be
I won't
honest,
count my blessings as
your charisma's not really high. It's not your highest stat, is it? So it's not really the most important for.
It's not, but it might get bumped up.
Although going into fighter, or
3.
just keep going. I mean, Paladin is one of the best mono classes.
I like Paladin. I like the solo Paladin. It's great.
At most,
I want my
you
Oath of
might
Conquest
do
stuff.
Hexblade as well, but
I wouldn't do that. Mogis gave me a second wind, and I heard I am to be a paladin of Mogis.
A zealot barbarian would be interesting. Even more unkillable.
It's an interesting concept, but we have a lot of very big hitters already. I think I'm going to stick with being a support character.
Oh god, it's got 70 HP.
I would like to whisper into the
Oh no, it's more than 7.
The worst thing is I've needed it because I'm sure that that Roll20 knows of this because you crit me so much. I need this.
I'm at 65 HP.
So, is anyone multi-classing this level? Or
no.
Are you going into Bard?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting choice.
Improved flow is too good to pass on.
Just an assassin.
Yeah, assassin's a good mono.
Plan is to use my little bird skull as a flute.
Close, it might be the Aztec death whistle.
That's basically what I was going for. Yeah.
Whistle, stick death whistle.
Cool.
Not on stream,
but funny.
You can hear like the legs running to the other side of the room.
I love that.
I will whisper into, I believe, Bennett's pocket, and I will thank of the assorted small party at the moment. But thank you for somehow not hitting me in 2 rounds. I think I definitely would have definitely died if you didn't hit me. Oh, spooky.
Yeah, I imagine you'll make your way out of the fighting pits before revealing Zolk, Nadrin, and Skads are still alive.
We're going to have to remember, if we ever come to Ethmos, that all 3 of you have to wear some of Bennett's disguises.
I'll carry
Get the fake mustaches out.
I'll carry Scuts out the arena of the fireman's carry over the shoulder.
We're just taking the corpses with us.
Yeah.
These are ours,
trophies.
Yeah, they belong to us. They deserve a proper burial.
Wink, wink.
Wink,
Zolk was halfway through
wink,
burying himself,
wink.
to be honest. So.
I don't think I'm gonna multi-class. I want to, but I don't know what I'd actually want to multi-class into.
Cleric. Because cleric's your friend.
I think for
We were all going to run
the
through.
two big ones I can think of would be fighter if you just want to hit even harder and more accurately, because you'd get second wind and you'd get the
You go champion
Is
fighter, you get
action,
the improved
action
critical.
surge? That's the one.
Action surge, yeah, more
Which is
more stuff.
ridiculous because basically let you do 4 actions in a turn instead of, or 4 attacks in a turn instead of 2. I know you want to get into Artificer, but your intelligence isn't high enough.
I'm too dumb to make stuff.
So kind of should have kept the headband.
We'll find another. I will definitely find another. Be our next goal.
Because you rely on the granny stick, I wouldn't recommend
Aura
monk
protection.
for punching things.
Rogue.
Rogue could be interesting because you could recklessly attack, which would automatically give you sneak attack, which is just weird.
What?
And it's
Yes.
awesome.
But surprisingly, barbarian rogues actually are a good combo.
They're not.
Can I
I
ask
love
to
the
not
image.
level up this time so I can do some
I was going to say, do you
want
to? We can discuss it between sessions. What sort of ideas, if you do want a multi-class?
Yeah, I'd like. I might not, but I'd like to look into it. But not while we're streaming. We'll do it when I can take some time.
Your level 6 one is. But I know you're level 6.
I do love the idea of Guts just stealthily hitting people with a granny stick. Beautiful.
Well, it's more, yeah, it's essentially dirty fighting more than anything else. So it's sort of a, hey, look over there, whack.
Whoa, did you see that dragon? Smack.
Oh dear.
But then again, at level 6 is your current barbarian. You do get the ability to add D3s to people's attack rolls for some reason, or allow someone to gain D3 spell slots.
Oh, whoa.
God, Ogeg got tanky.
That's some bartering there. Like, hey, I'll give you some extra spell slots if you'll make sure you heal me.
Yeah, it depends on where you want Scots to go in that sense of, do you want to have more utility out of combat, which is what that would probably give you, or some just sort of feeling more varied by multi-classing and something else.
You don't have to barter with Dios to get healed either. He likes you well enough anyway.
Aw, he gave you a ring.
He did, and it was awesome.
And that ring saved your ass.
Yeah, it
really
did.
Dios bled for you.
Also need to put that you've got a Oni in your bag.
Oh, God.
Oh my!
Why are we giving Granny shit like this?
Oh God! I can't wait. I just can't wait for our stories to end by Scuts like having a game where she pulls out only a green dragon. There's some other heinous things.
I was so hoping that in that fight between Scuds and Sogeg that you would be pulling out stuff, because there's so many creatures in it. Granted, it's still majority random shit, but you've probably got about 10, 15 creatures in there now.
Oh my God.
I mean, still, it's out of 72, so it's not like it's like a guaranteed success, but it's up there.
What happened to the best friend? The Sogeg javelin.
I had it in my hand. I didn't get to use it because you just kind of like stomped me. But she'd keep it. It wouldn't be going out of the bag.
Turns out when I actually use Oath of Conquest stuff with my paladin, it gets a bit nutty.
Oh, by the way,
Pretty good.
Considering Sogeg didn't use that little orb of light thing, I'm going to take that back off him.
I look at Dios and sort of as a blank stare. You notice that I'm not wearing my helm of intellect anymore. And I'm just like, I don't get what it does. I tried to heal with it and it didn't do anything.
No, you should have just chucked it at the guy.
I had a slight brain melt of remembering what particular orb this was.
You're a bit of a blunt instrument. Hit him over the head with it. That would have done it.
To be fair, you killed Mogus's other champion with just your own strength.
There is that.
So, I mean, granted, you had a little bit of DLC help.
I will take the Dios helped a lot though.
So
there were so many 20s on that hit as well. That was
I helped everybody,
Did.
mostly.
So
Hattie wasn't mad at you. That's pretty cool.
we'll wrap it up there. We'll do the end of session wrap ups for your piety, story, and loyalty, and then we'll wrap up. So piety, you get a point for showing up. Did you complete your minor agenda? So we'll go through those. So we'll give a point to Nadrin. Point to Mogis. You can actually get points again now. You've completed your ordeal.
Mogis now. That's handy.
You just all Mogis.
You get a point to Dios. You absolutely. Granted, when they were fighting each other, you kind of had to let one lose, but when somebody in the party was fighting, at least one of them won.
Yeah.
So,
very nice.
Definitely a point to Scads. Because, in fact, I'll give you 2 points for that one because there was 2 parts to it. Because it was send me one of these champions alive if possible. So you did both.
Nice.
Yeah. It was going in the bag.
I'll give a point to Bennett because most of those fights got lethal.
Oh.
And you encourage it to get lethal even when your allies could be killed. So, yep.
Shifty devil.
For Zulk, that's going to be a no because you died too quick.
Yeah, I anticipated that.
Did you expand your god's influence in a concrete way? I will give that to Sogeg. And I'll give that to Skuts as well. Did you diminish the influence of a rival god in a concrete way? I'm going to say no for everyone there. And no successful divine interventions. Okay, story. You get a point for showing up. Did you overcome a great challenge using violent or non-violent means? Yes, you did. You made it through the fighting pits without losing anybody. You even managed to use subterfuge to keep some people alive. Very impressive. Did you make a significant discovery or unearth lost history? No. Did you perform an act worthy of a new epithet? Here you go. Sell me on your new epithets.
I want holder of friends. My pockets fill with the love of my friends.
Okay. Holder of friends. I will allow that.
I would like to argue for cheating my balls off. The whole thing.
Absolutely. I will definitely give you something to do with cheating. That is a good one.
Yeah, because I used every spell I had.
Cheating
I had
for
no
friends.
spells. I had no spell slots at the end of that at all. I was down to my abilities.
You used most of your spell slots in your actual fight, but what you did have left, you did use on cheating, so I appreciate that.
I used all of them on cheating.
I have a
I think I did
suggestive
quite
one
well.
for Skirts.
Go on.
Eater of agendas, because this is the 4th one she's taken.
Absolutely. So I'll give that a point of story to Scuds.
I was terrified of the Skuts versus Sogeg fight because I thought Dios was going to do the same for me. Because it was like, I need to get to the end. Oh, that's so spooky.
Let's think. So, any other suggestions? I think there should be something on your ability to deceive the crowd. Although I think that might be a group agenda, to be honest.
And that might be a party epithet.
Yeah, party
Yeah.
epithet.
Yeah, we did. We did
like
really
Secret.
well pretending to play dead, so we didn't have to kill each other.
It's a cohesion in our unit. I'm assuming, in terms of my, I believe I get. Is it? There's one I get for killing thingy, isn't it? That's part of my.
That's part of the
Greater.
actual ordeal.
Yeah, the greater. Yeah.
So it's not part of this. Yeah.
Yes.
And it doesn't count towards your total epithets. It'll be a divine epithet.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Very cool.
Okay. You don't get any story points for party epithets, but the party epithets tend to be quite good. So.
Do we get loyalty?
So no will of the peoples. So that was your story done. Okay. Loyalty.
Oh, sorry.
So we're still going through the epithets. So, loyalty for Pogeg and Neil. We'll get one for just playing today. But other than that, they're going to get none because they didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Although
Neil helped me.
Actually,
I will give an extra point to Neil for the performing incredible actions for giving up pretty much half his health to give you some more spell slots.
little champ.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget to level up Pogeg and Neil as well.
I don't know
Yes.
how to do that, so we can come back to that at some point, I guess.
Okay, we'll do that in between sessions.
Yeah. There's also a thing from like 4 sessions ago I still need to go over about Neil with.
Okay. And with that, thank you very much for playing. Hopefully that was a fun one. Yeah, sorry we've missed 2 weeks, but we should be back. I'm not sure if we're going to be on next week. I know I might be busy with something else, so I might have to skip next week as well, but hopefully someone else can take over.
I was gonna say, that just means Scuts can run a game while we're all recovering from this heck of a brawl here. Maybe. If you guys are interested.
Definitely need a
Anyways.
vacation one.
Yeah.
So, thank you all for playing. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been 2 weeks, so I've completely forgotten what our usual wrap-ups would normally be. Do you remember at all,
Thanks.
Scuds?
Yeah, I was gonna say, thanks for watching. Thanks for lurking. If you want to check out and catch up on past videos, you can check out the YouTube links below. And with that, everybody take care. Have a good one, and we will see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Wow.